Welcome everybody. We're getting ready to bring you the women's singles division. Sitting in the hot seat is Sara Sorg. She's warming up on the table now. Her opponent in this final will be Tracy Andrea. Did I say her name right? Yeah, Tracy Andrea. She's earned a spot in this final by just defeating Veronica Poor in the third place match. And Tracy will need to defeat Sara twice to win this title, because this is a true double elimination format. This is Brett Baker, and I'll be joined in the booth by Mr. Rick Jones.
Yeah, we told Tracy she had 15 minutes.
So, players should be getting underway here in just a few minutes. Team started this morning, so the room's pretty full. So after this match, we will start bringing you some team action throughout the day and tomorrow.
Shouldn't show that while it's highlighted.
Rick's playing with his little thing. He spelled Sara wrong. The only easy name on there, and he spelled it wrong. He got everything else right. So in this match, Tracy will be racing to 4. Sara is racing to 3. We should probably change that on our scoreboard here.
Go scroll back up.
There we go, that's better. Well, no wonder Sara's pretty confident in this not double dipping. races in this tournament were based on the player's Fargo rate. I don't know what the Fargo ratings are for these two players, but obviously Tracy's is higher than Sara's.
Alrighty. Quick lunch. Ready to go. I'm so ready for a real meal.
Yeah, you don't get a whole lot of those when you're working a tournament.
No, I was disappointed. I got, the deep fried avocados.
Yeah.
Well, last year they had the crab meat in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, the same price, but no crab meat.
Oh, that was.
That really irritated the hell out of me yesterday.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, I was not happy about that. I'm like, are you kidding? Same price?
This is the first place I ever had deep fried avocado.
Oh, so good too.
They are. I went back home, made them. Oh, they're delicious.
Well,
But you got to have the crab meat.
hopefully we get a real good match here. I'd like to see a double dip, hill.
Couple of hill sets. We were.
No, both sets don't need to be hill.
Oh,
just the
okay.
final one.
Oh, we had some really good finals matches yesterday.
Oh man,
Cup.
you got to go back and watch. I put it up on Facebook. I'll put it up a couple more times. But yeah, join us on BadBoys Billiard Productions Facebook page. We have the men's gold singles and the Scotch doubles singles or finals are both on the same video.
They both went hill, second set.
And some crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You
Crazy.
have to go back and watch.
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
Stuff you just. I think there was one thing I'd never seen.
In the men's.
Hill in a final ever.
Dude. And we're not going to tell you. We're just going to hype it up and let
Oh,
you
my
suffer.
goodness.
Go back and watch it.
That poor guy has to be
The
kicking himself
brutality of
today.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the most brutal things I've ever. And
But yeah, I have never seen that one happen before.
a learning situation. He'll never make that mistake again.
Never seen something like that happen before. What?
Oh,
You
we're-
shoot good.
We are nice to.
No, yeah, we are.
We're recording this interview with you.
Yes, we're doing an interview with Tracy.
OMG or OMFG?
No. So, yeah, we kind of got accused of being biased because we were rooting for Veronica to play better. You know, I don't really care who
I
wins.
think we both
But,
missed a lot.
yeah, but you came out blazing and just put her in a
Yeah, we
jam.
missed
And
that 8 ball.
it happens.
That was tough. And then she missed it and gave it back to me. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it. But,
So where do you play pool out of?
play a lot of TNT Billiards and Biff's in St. Louis Park.
Okay.
CR Billiards, Two Stooges, they're all.
How long you been playing pool?
Oh my, since I was 17. Do I want to do that math?
Nah, you don't have to do the math.
I
That,
better go play them.
yeah, people. Well, I'm in charge.
Since she's 17.
Yeah, I'm
so
the
we're-
tournament director.
so
We can.
She's been playing for like
Tracy.
10 or she's been playing for 10 or 11 years now.
Yeah. She plays pretty good for only be playing pool for 7, 8 years.
Sweet, thank you. No. Yeah, it's hard.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
At least make it double dip.
I want more of those 8 balls. That nice 8 ball.
The nice ones. Yeah.
That one was-
It's all up to you.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you guys could hear her, but could you hear her on your end?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe they heard her. There you go. Live interview. We
Live.
do it all. We do it all. We're waiting for Bill Daugherty to get into the chat room because he's our on-site reporter at Turning Stone. He's not really on-site, but he's looking it up online and making.
Who won this morning in the winter side?
It's Shane and Jason were playing in the hot seat.
Okay, good. That's who I had That's going to be a great match.
And Jeremy Sosi beat Mika.
I was watching a little bit of that.
And
when
I
woke
didn't.
up this
I
morning.
didn't catch the. I don't know what the deal was with anything else. Alrighty. I don't know who racked, but we'll
Sarah,
get going.
Sara did.
Spread the word.
Sarah's got her breakthrough in her hand.
So we got 8 people watching and 3 likes. We appreciate that.
We what's 6 and 3? And come on, you people that just signed up, hit
Yeah.
the like button.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe. That way you're notified. You got to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell when it comes up, and then you'll get notified every time we go live. We will be live September 12th to the 17th. We'll be coming to you from the Snoqualmie Casino up in Washington for the Northwest 8-Ball Championships.
Oh yeah, Sharapova was just getting ready to play when I.
Oh, does she play tennis?
You know what? She's fun to watch.
Yes, she is.
I don't know about the sounds that she makes. But
Oh, you know you like that. Brett puts headphones on. And, yeah, let's move back to pool.
we would get so much trouble.
Oh, I'm telling you. We'd be labeled sexist pigs and
Well, we already are, but
all kinds of stuff. Anyway, here we go.
here, since Bill Daughtry's not in here, we got streams everywhere.
Well, we're streaming to you live and watching stream. We're watching Turning Stone and the Southwest Regional.
This is game 1 here. Meanwhile, across the country, Jason Shaw leads Shane Van Boning 2-0.
Well, they win money. They're asking what they get.
What do they get?
If
Yes,
they win,
money.
they get an engraved trophy engraved with their name on it, and they win money. And then, yeah, get the title with the trophy
with their
and money.
name on it? Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, they got to. They're gonna
So
engrave their
those-
names in it and send it to them.
That is
First place. Yep.
That's really awesome.
Yep. Yep.
None of the trophies I have my name on them. They could have
Right. If you go to CTS on demand,
really ticked me off. The guy at the yard sale wouldn't put my name on it.
right. Here it's easier. Do it this way. Go to badboysbp.com. Click on the live bracket. Watch out, 8-Ball. Click on the live bracket. Click on Southwest Regionals, and you can see the payouts for everything, how many people were in each division, and blah, 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 blah.
And the link to our streaming is there too. Also, right?
Well, if they're if they're hearing us, they already know the link to our stream.
I know that, but that way they can tell their friends how to get there.
That's funny.
We'd like to see these 13 grow into like 13,000.
There you go. Badboysbp.com. It's in the chat room.
People's bells must be going off because we got a lot of people joining us.
So, Bill somehow, in the middle of messing with the scoreboard and stuff, we backed up this screen like 2 minutes, and we didn't notice. And about 3 times I had to tell Bill to quit commentating off that screen because it was like 2-3 minutes behind.
That's pretty funny.
I know people in the chat room will go, what the hell is he talking about? What's 7-ball?
He did
7-ball hasn't been on the table for
He did
3-4 shots.
He did that yesterday, and Glenna says, well, Bill's microphone seems to be delayed a little bit. Brett's is right on, but yeah, we really don't need this. We just need.
Right. Yeah, and I can't remember how to open another window and just put it over that. I can.
Well, in Texas, we just had this moved over, which it's easy to do, and then we had it right on the same.
Right.
Because this was just an entire.
Right.
same thing as that, which was nice.
Yeah, I had the dual view, which I can do, but it's a little hassle for me. I'm learning.
God forbid anything be a hassle for you at a pool tournament.
I'm
Jeez.
telling you, get tired of that. Everything's. Well, what is Sarah going to do here?
Oh. She's going to shoot this 10, but I don't know what she's going to do with the 9.
Well, the 9 would go off the 8, I think. But you...
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
I do.
No, so
Oh, yeah, the 9 would go off the 8 on the side.
Yeah, she'll have to get down here on this rail.
Yeah, I think you just got to shoot the 9 like you're going to shoot it in the upper corner, and it'll go right off the... tick off of the 8 and into the side. Yeah, Jason Shaw is up on Shane Van Bonen. Looks like 2-0. Jason Shaw just owns Turning Stone.
Well, yeah, but...
And Shane hasn't been there for, what, the last 2-3 years?
Yeah.
4 years.
He does not like...
I'm surprised he's there now. They must have kissed and made up.
I guess.
He had some kind of beef with the
Yeah, he doesn't
the promoter there.
Like, he doesn't like the rules or something. But he doesn't badmouth the tournament. He just doesn't go.
No, Shane's a class act. All right, so Sarah's back at the table. I like shooting the... Well, I don't. I like shooting the 10 here. And try to come up between... Because how are you going to get back to the 10? If you're going to take the 9 off of the... Which is where she was going. But see, she couldn't shoot... I don't think you can shoot the 9 off of the 8 hard enough to get down for the 10.
No, it was going to make it.
You don't want to shoot it that hard, I'll put it that way, because then that 8 ball's running.
Well, Tracy's going to start with this 7 ball.
Well, I'm surprised.
You thought she'd shoot the 4?
Yeah, shoot the 4 and bump the 3 out of there. But, I mean, the 3 doesn't have to move, but you have a small window for shape.
Very nice stroke. She's left herself another long shot.
She does shoot good. This is the finals.
Kind of nice to see
Tracy has to beat Sara twice, though.
a couple of different women in the finals here.
Yeah.
It seems like this is one of those tournaments you kind of see the same 3 or 4 players.
Well, this is the first year we've used the Fargo rate in this manner. So
it's going to be popular with some and not with others.
well, yeah, obviously it won't be popular with the ones that aren't used to being on the top all the time. Get over it. Well, here I think you wanna shoot the 4 and just come up and hit the 13. If you hit it really square, you just run the 13 up the table and you got the 1 in the side, then the 3. You got to be careful. You really don't want to move the 3 ball, because you could move it into the direction of the 8, which would be very bad.
You don't want to tie it up so much.
She might choose not to move them at all. Yep, there you go.
I don't really think she has to move.
No, I don't think she had to. I wasn't sure she was going to.
This 3 goes in the corner. She'll use the 13 to stop the cue ball for the 1 in the side, 8 in the opposite
She's
side.
going to have to put a little pop stroke on there to.
And we'll have ourselves an even race to 3.
Yeah. She needs to put a little pop stroke on here to make sure she bumps the 13 away and leaves the cue ball right there. Just like that. Oh,
Whoa,
no,
whoa.
whoa. Too hard.
Too hard. Okay, you're fine.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little.
She had a little more angle than I thought she did. I thought she was going to have to force the separation.
You know,
Clearly not.
she didn't even look worried. We were like, whoa, 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 whoa. She just stood there like, it's going to stop.
It's much tougher from the bleachers. When I played teams, I wanted to be at the table. I played better when I had the pressure of my teammates, relying on me to win. Oh, just then that point. And
I always felt like
but it was agony sitting and watching my teammates play.
Yeah. I think
Especially when they shoot the wrong shot.
they're struggling. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell they're not, they can't think the pattern through, or
And it's hill, and your guy is up there just.
yeah,
But
that's agony.
He keeps making tough shots, but he's not getting any shade.
Absolute agony.
Oh, God.
Yeah, for me, being at the table during teams was a lot of fun.
I always worked on trying to get the same mindset when I played singles that I had when I was playing teams, and
It's tough to do.
Yeah, it
it's
really
tough
is.
to do
It
because
really is.
in teams, you know, you got everybody. They need you,
they're depending on you.
and you don't want to let them down. And in singles, it's just you.
Too easy to let yourself down. I've done it so many times.
Yeah.
Done it so many times.
You gotta kind of just work
Oh,
on.
I don't like.
I think she's just trying to.
Okay, she was kind of playing safe.
Well, you know what? That one might bank in there now, but
No, the
I
one
think it's
doesn't-
still cuttable.
No. She made sure the one doesn't bank in there. That 8-ball is in the way.
She banks it a hair shorter to go right off that 9.
Yeah, well,
It's a pretty good window
okay.
right there, Brett.
Okay, you gotta have.
Look. There's a pretty good window right there, and she just called it there.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
look through. Look at the table, past the TVs. It's a bigger window than you think.
I still am not banking that one ball anywhere close to that, like going at that 8-ball.
Just bank it a little tight.
I'm just rolling up playing safe.
Tracy plays aggressive. Yeah, there was more space there than you
Okay,
thought.
well,
but
we're gonna be here a while now.
yeah, it just got ugly.
All she had to do was just tap that one.
Yeah. Yeah, just hook her on the 10 ball.
Well, Sarah's got a pretty good opportunity to break these out if she shoots this 10 with some inside English.
You gotta stroke it good.
Come down, hit the 8.
Well, I don't know if I want to hit the 8.
She's playing safe.
Well, I don't know if I like that, because Tracy can just come up here and bump the 1,
And you'll
get a little bit of separation. Yeah, you give up the 10 ball, but
yeah, and then the 9's she's gonna bump it.
no, I
down.
said just bump. I didn't say, yeah, that's too hard. That's too hard. Well, the 8 ball doesn't go anywhere.
It might go off the 1 now.
No,
No, okay.
no. Now they're both on the rail. No, I was thinking just bump it.
Make this 9. She's got the 10 to break out the 8.
Yeah. Okay.
She's looking.
No, I was saying just bump it, like you nudge it so the 9 only rolled like 2 inches.
All right.
Well, I mean, she doesn't even have to break it out though. She can shoot this and just bump the 8 right into the 1. The 8 would be right in the jaws of the pocket, and Tracy's going to be in trouble.
She's gonna play a safety here.
She called it in the side. I don't think it can go. To me, it looks like it's on the rail, and it's about an inch from the pocket.
It's gonna be a free shot though. If it doesn't go, I think the cue ball is gonna be behind the 8.
Well, you know, hopefully they can see that, because if that's frozen, I'd be getting a ref over there. Because,
See, there you go. That was a great shot.
I don't think anything went to the rail.
Watch.
Watch.
The 1 came off the rail.
No, nothing went to the rail.
Well, the 8 ball hit the point.
No. Watch it again. Back it up and watch it again. I don't think anything went to the rail. Everybody in the chat room, go back and take a look at that. Let me know.
I think the 8 ball hit the point.
I don't think it did.
You can back it up. You have
I can't back it up here.
You can back it up here. I can't do it.
I'm dying to see now, because I don't think it did.
We want to watch a replay.
I don't know how to. Good Lord.
You sit here and argued for a while. So.
Yeah, everybody. Damn
A
it.
little more. Come on.
Oh, God, dude. Okay, here we go. No, it didn't hit anything.
Yeah. Didn't get a ref.
No. Oh, no, I agree. Oh, what the hey-by JB? Well, she got a reprieve on that.
Oh, she tried to push the 8 ball up against the 1 and scratched.
Yeah. Well, she got it there.
Well,
Yeah, guys, go back and take a look at that. Yeah, see, tripod said no rail.
that's where you'd want to get a referee.
Yeah, well, that's a huge difference. Yeah, ball in hand there, that game was over.
Looks like she's going to play safe here, Ken. I don't like being this far away from it. Oh, because then your cue ball.
Well, there's
okay.
a couple of options here. Well, you can either roll the 8 back, right back on it, and just have her keep pushing you towards the corner.
Yeah.
You know, or you can come down here and spin and hit the backside.
Yeah.
But now I would get a ref
I would get one here, too.
because you could easily hit the rail first and not get to a rail. And
That was a good hit.
yeah, that was a very good hit. But see, now, to me, it looks like the one ball's frozen. So the next shot, I'd be looking for a ref.
Guarantee you can't tell on video.
No, the way it rocked to the rail.
Yeah, I think it probably is. But
You need a ref to go look. No, I can't tell you for sure from here, but the way it rocked to the rail, I would say it's frozen.
probably.
Holy moly.
Well, this is not a bad shot.
Tracy's got a good stroke, dude. She could stroke this right in.
I have a pretty good stroke, but I don't like this shot. This is a Shane Van Boning stroke shot.
Well, I would, if you're gonna go for that and not worry about it, I would probably just bump the 8 out towards. I can't find the mouse. My mouse disappeared. Oh, there it is. I would have just bumped the 8 out to like here and left the cue ball way over here.
Yeah, that would have. But this is not.
No.
I'm telling you, I'd make Sara a slight favorite right now.
Well, looks like she's putting inside English on this shot.
Oh, she went.
I told you, Tracy can stroke it, dude.
I didn't think she had enough angle to.
And she put inside English on that.
That was a great shot.
Yeah. Did we miss the score of a game, or is this still the first
This is
game?
game 1.
Okay. Well, we got lost in the no rail controversy, and it just seemed like it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Nice
Right.
shot.
So
There you
Tracy
go.
goes up 1-0.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it was a little miss that tied everything up.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, Chase and Shaw goes ahead 5-0 on Mr. Van.
Do they do winter break, turning zone?
No, that's why Shane doesn't like it. I think they don't.
That's funny because he plays a lot of alternate break.
He really prefers winter break.
Well, of course he does. I would too if I played that good. I think that's the thing I love about the bar table, though, is it's alternating break. And a lot of players, well, yeah. But you know what? You got to make it count.
On a bar table, with that many players, you have to. I mean.
Well, and that's how you get the lesser players to come in and play. I like the variety of formats.
I like winter break with a longer, like doing a race to 15 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've watched both, and
but I don't want to sit and watch the amateurs that enter a tournament like that play a race to 15.
They don't. Well, first of all, they won't come because they know that better player is going to just torture them anyway. At least alternating break, you get up there and you have opportunities. With winter break, your lesser player that wants to come and have an opportunity to play a pro is not going to want to get beat 15-1.
No, I think we need both kinds of tournaments.
No, yeah, that's why I just said it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you have different formats across the country.
When I say I like a winter break longer race, I want just the top pros in that tournament. Like 30, 32 maybe.
Yeah. Really, I think I don't know of anybody that's done it, but I would love to see like maybe just the top 8 and do a week-long tournament where it's race to 32.
I think the top 8 You're
Well, no, you do round robin on the
You're
first 8, and then get down to the final 2, and the final 2 do like a race to 100, just to see who is.
you're gonna leave out some really good players.
Yeah, and the Derby City I love, but I would so love to see that 10 ball instead of 9 ball. I hate 9 ball. I really do.
Yeah, I do. Too.
Yeah, I'd like to just see, some top players in a format that is just, long races. So too many times, even in a race to 7 or something, at the top level, a guy could just get a groove, and the other guy just misses one bad break, and it's pretty much over. I love seeing. That's the cool thing about our job. We go do the
There's
amateur
cool things
events.
about our job. When
Then
do
we go to
start?
the bar table where it's alternating break. We go to Derby where you got bank pool, one pocket.
Yeah,
We do get to see the variety.
good to see you back, David.
Hey, David's in there. We got David and Tripod. Tripod's not going to tell us whether they're male or female. We're hoping it's a dude or a photographer.
Well, if they won't tell you, you just start making up stories.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Playboy photographer.
You should have been in Wisconsin with us, dude. We had so much fun. There was some guy that got in there and said, "You guys don't talk enough about pool." So every time he got in there, we just tortured him. Oh, it's movie time. And everybody jumped on. It was awesome. Kind of like last night when Bill finally made a ball on the break, and I started clapping, and then the whole room started clapping.
Whole room.
That was the funnest finals I've seen in a long time. Yeah,
gave him a standing ovation, and then the two of them did the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you just don't see that kind of camaraderie among
In a finals,
finals,
yeah, that was nice. I mean, the intensity was there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, usually if you see that kind of camaraderie in a finals, it's fixed and they're not,
Yeah,
they're splitting and all this kind of stuff. But no, that was the intensity was still there.
And David Lowry says he wishes 14-1 would make a comeback. It's actually, I think it is. New York has a lot of straight pool tournaments, and Derby, the straight pool there is becoming more and more popular.
Oh gosh, it's a pain in our rear, but yeah, I really look forward to watching.
It's funny because you say you don't like one pocket. I love playing straight pool, but I hate watching it. That's the one I don't like to watch.
I like to practice straight pool, but I don't want to play against another person.
Oh, I like playing it, but I hate watching it.
I like running balls. I don't like sitting there watching somebody else run balls and then have to just get up.
That's the one game I'll watch 9 ball, but I think 9 ball the pros have conquered 9 ball.
Well, Jason Shaw certainly has.
But
it's up 7-0.
Straight pool, I love to play. I hate to watch. One pocket, I'll do both. I love one pocket. Love 8 ball. Love 10 ball. The bank pool, it's fun to watch.
I really enjoy watching.
I played 1 year back when I was playing. I played pretty good. I lost to George Breedlove, Hill last ball. I was banking good, but I spent my whole life trying to learn how to get shape, and then they go, "Oh, hey, let's play bank pool."
Shape's a whole different deal there.
Yeah.
Shape and safeties and.
Yeah, well, and some of those guys, just Brumback and Miller and Shannon Murphy and Woodward, those guys, just put your hat on and go to the bar. Those guys bank too good. It's insane. We've seen at Derby. I swear we have seen
you see Shannon Murphy
dozens of
walking in,
matches
walk
where the guy
into-
breaks and runs out.
Shannon Murphy walks in and goes, occupation, I'm a banker.
Yeah. Scott Frost, I think, had a Scott Frost and Shannon Murphy 1 year both were under 15 minutes in a race to 3 banks.
Scott,
I told Scott Frost I will bet him any amount of money on the planet he will not beat me in bank
he
pool
came running.
in less than 20 minutes.
He came running up to the thing. He goes, I won. And I go, already? And I clicked it. It was 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So his next match, he comes running up. Okay, I'm done. And I click it as fast as I could. He goes, what was my time? I go, Scott, 16 minutes. Come on, you're going to hold up the whole tournament here. But
I promise you he will not beat me in 20 minutes.
He was running 3 and out, just bam, 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 bam.
Because it'll take me 20 minutes to rack.
It's rack your own, and it's winner break, and it's a race to 3.
Yeah. I will stall. He will not beat me in no 20 minutes.
You're going to be up there checking his rack.
It's something. It won't be. I'm gonna stall. I'm getting my 20 minutes. I promise you. I'll start a fight.
Call a ref.
Oh, a little bit harder. A little bit harder.
Yeah, I think she wanted to just bump that 8 out of the way. But
Yeah, just a little harder because then she wouldn't have been jacked up over the 8. This is a tough shot. Yeah, I hate these shots.
yeah,
In all honesty, I would get a bridge for this one
shooting over a ball is
because she's
probably-
got her body twisted. And, oh, look, and she's going to... well, she put it in front of the pocket.
I mean, really, I think that's the hardest shot. in
That's a
pool.
tall order right there.
When you're shooting over a ball, it's the hardest shot in pool.
Well, yeah, I mean, nothing, your stance is different, your balance is off, your vision is different. That's a tough shot.
You can only see
Jacked up,
you can
stretched
You can
over.
only see about a quarter of the cue ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. We got 43 people watching and only 6 likes. If you guys hit the likes and the subscribe buttons, when you can,
And really,
if you don't want to hit the subscribe, just hit the like.
really only 5 of them hit it because
Our sponsors
one of those 6 is from us.
do everything on numbers, and that's how we bring you guys free streams.
If you don't want to go to pay-per-view, yep, you're gonna have to.
It's real simple. Don't cost you nothing. Takes about 2 seconds.
What it does is it lets people who are friends of yours,
For people that
Yeah,
like stuff that you like,
similar interest as you,
it will pop these kind of videos up for
Yeah.
them, and that increases our numbers, and that makes our sponsors happy, and they help maintain our equipment, and that allows us to bring the streaming to you for free. For some of you that don't know, it's the little hand thing with the thumb up. Just click it.
If you don't like our stream, think of it as a middle finger up.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
click it.
And then click it. Well, I think you bank it across the eye.
I always say, okay, there's 49 people watching, 8 people liked, so the other 41, get out your credit card.
I have 48 watching now, so the other 40 people.
See, I chased one
Click
away.
on my PayPal account.
I said credit card, and
It ditched
I'm
quick.
I'm
yeah.
out of here.
Yeah. If you think our commentating sucks,
Come join us.
I was going to say, it's your fault.
You're
Not clicking the like button enough. We cannot afford to bring in professional commentators. So you get stuck with the basement bargain.
You know, I've had a lot.
Wow, she tried to cut that. It was just,
I've had a lot of people say they like our commentary, and I just kind of look at them like, really?
oh, you know, dude, I just try to pretend like you and me are sitting in a bar having a drink. Just try to have fun.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and
That's
say
good.
every shot and every,
No,
you know.
to me, I get tired of that.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and go, okay, well, Tracy's going to shoot the 6 into the side.
Finding a balance is the hard part.
Put the Q-tip. 1 tip to the right. Just a hair. You know, she could. I can't tell you. But yeah, I don't, you know, I mean, you're watching the game. I can throw my opinion out there once in a while.
She really would like to.
An amateur pool, you're not going to call every shot right anyway.
I think on this, she really would like to get below this 3
Shane
ball.
says our commentary is usually fun.
Hey,
You know what? I need to see if Jeremy could put like a. Wouldn't it be cool if he could put like a scale in there that, you know, a applaud meter?
well, you're not going to please everybody, though.
No, so but it'd bounce back and forth, and we can see what works and what doesn't work.
I
you
mean,
know?
one of the in the past,
The great thing is you can just turn the sound down.
and I have. I've turned it off for some people, but
Well, and that's why the one thing I really want to concentrate on when we're commentating is variety. You, me, Bill, Kenny,
sure.
putting, you know, Kevin and Sherry Ross, getting that variety in there because, good God, no matter how much I like somebody,
Well,
if they're commentating 8, 10, 9 matches in a row,
yeah, it gets.
they can't help but get a little stale. And I can't sit and listen to the same person for 4 or 5 matches in a row. You run out of stuff to talk about or people to talk about because I only have a list of friends so long that I talk about.
Well, then, yeah, and then you start over and over and over.
Well, yeah, and getting older, so we start repeating.
Yeah, because it's always new.
But y'all are going to have to just live with that because we're getting old.
But you're never pleasing everybody. I know people.
No.
I'm just going to use Jay Halford and Bobby Cotton as an example. You know, I love those guys, and some people absolutely love their commentary. I've heard other people say, God, I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Their
Yeah,
stories,
no, you can't.
Their stories, I love their stories. They're great.
Yeah. Well, and then you get people that go, I can't stand you guys tell too many stories. Or you guys you talk about pool too much. Tell a story.
Wow. Did she call that?
I think so.
Oh, my gosh. Because I'm thinking, wow.
Boom! What a shot.
That's where I would have wanted.
Got to whip
Holy
out the
smokes.
whip out the highlight
Oh, my
reel.
God.
We got a thumbs down over there.
Oh, there's always one.
That person is an asshole. Anyway,
There's always one smart
that
ass.
was a heck of a shot.
We had one in Texas every single
Oh, I know, yeah. I know who it was, too. Yeah, I've already made a deposit on his grave. Like I said, you know, that's the toughest shot on the planet is the one after a phenomenal shot.
Either one where you've just got a really good, huge roll or one where you just made a really great shot. It's hard to calm yourself down and make the next shot.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I think she shocked herself when she made the 3.
Oh, she shocked me.
That was a great shot.
That was Efren-esque.
Ooh, hey. Don't use too big of words now.
That's a pool term. Look it up in the Webster's Pool Dictionary.
Oh, well, she'll be shooting it into the other corner.
Well, I think that's just fine.
Yeah.
It's getting the cue ball back over for the...
Well, I think she's okay. I think the line, if she shoots just a straight up follow, is going to be right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, shoot here. This ball here with follow, that cue ball is going to go this way. Wow, that was a straight line.
Okay.
She's going to be real close to hitting the 8, though. She's got to hit a nice, smooth stroke. Or she'll end up on the bad short side. As she popped it.
I was going to say.
She popped it with inside, too. That's kind of weird.
To me, it looked like it was going right at the corner puck.
Well, she's got to leave, so she's got to be happy with that.
Yep, she can see it. She's got a shot. Actually, just a little less speed. She would have been perfect short side.
Tell stories of the old days. Are you calling us old, David? What the hell?
The old days.
The old days.
Well,
We'll tell a
back-
story about Bill yesterday.
Well, back when I started playing and they had clay balls,
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
I've actually played with an old set of, I don't think they were clay.
I don't know why everybody was so impressed with ivory balls. I actually played with a set once. They suck.
Oh, yeah, they're so heavy. And
Well, and they're just, yeah, they suck.
I played with an ivory cue ball once, and it was.
It just sounds cool.
Of course, the old days now is playing with the great big huge, oversized ball on a bar table.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't see too many of those anymore.
No, it's been a while. Thank God.
I remember going out and buying one.
God, nothing would be more irritating getting on a table like that. You had to, if a ball was on the rail, you had to shoot so hard to compress the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, some guys could just absolutely dominate with that thing. Like before the week.
Yeah. Later tonight, me and Bill are going to tell you the great delivery story. Wow. She got that one to wipe its feet, but it went in. And Tracy takes a 2-0 lead. So she's made up the spot and taking a lead.
She needs 2. Sara needs 3.
I'll tell you a funny story. And it wasn't that long ago. What did they call that event in Galveston? It was the Galveston Open.
Galveston Open. Yeah.
And the people that put that event together really had no clue what they were doing. They sunk a ton of money into that event. One of the guys that was involved is a really good guy. He comes and plays tournaments with us all the time, so I don't want to use names. But, yeah, they took advice from a schmuck. But they didn't think everything through. So when they got to the point of payouts, they were like, we got to get 2 pieces of ID from everybody. I'm like, well, good luck with that because, this is a room.
Foreign players.
Well, yeah, they didn't want master players in this division, but everybody was road players. I mean, there were very few amateurs at this event,
Yes.
although that was their goal was to have a pro event and a huge amateur event. Not too many amateurs showed up. But these people didn't even know.
There was a lot of people dressed as amateurs.
Yeah, the people that were doing the payouts and stuff didn't know a pool player from a mugshot, or they didn't know. So
at the resort.
yeah, they had no clue. So Efren Reyes comes up to the table and he's filling out the paperwork, and the lady behind the counter says, "I need 2 pieces of ID," and Efren says, "Huh?" She says, "I have to have 2 pieces of ID."
So he had his passport.
And Efren says, "Huh?" And so she says it exactly the same, but really slow. And I could see Efren smile. He knew what she wanted.
Yeah.
But he was pulling her leg. So he said, "Okay." And she started turning around. He goes, "Excuse me." And she turns back around to him. She goes, "You have scissors?" And she says, "Yeah." So she hands him scissors. And he turns around, and there's a little table right there that these people promoted this event. They did it all. There's flyers. And Efren grabs the flyer, and he cuts a picture out of the flyer that's a picture of himself, and he hands it to her. And I laughed so hard.
He handed her that with his passport.
Yeah, that with his passport.
This is me.
Yeah, it was so funny. Just
And she took it.
yeah, she took it because she felt so embarrassed. But it was so funny.
I'm the biggest picture on your flyer. Yeah, that was great.
It was hilarious. For you guys that don't know, Efren has a great sense of humor.
And the guy, you go to Derby and you look over and he's playing some guy $5 one pocket.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like,
and he'll do it all day long.
I'm thinking, how disrespectful is that? I mean,
How
you're getting
disrespectful.
I mean, to pay Efren only $5 a game for one pocket lessons.
Well, Rob, me and Bill were telling people the other day, Efren is such a class act, and he's retiring. I said I don't think he can put a pool stick down, because he'd be a Derby, and Rob Hart's over there playing him $20. Well, it was in Tunica, $20 sets, race to 3 one pocket all day long. Well, if in my youth, if I could have went to Efren and said, "Hey, I'll pay you $20 every 35 minutes to play one pocket. I mean, because that's really what it works out to. I'd have spent thousands to learn off of him.
That was kind of a thrill for me at Derby City when I've known Rob Hart for a few years and had no idea that his brother was somebody famous.
Really?
And so
They look so much alike. Once you realize it, they look a lot alike.
yeah, once you see them together, and
Yeah.
but it's like, okay, just because somebody has the same last name, right? And I just don't assume that everybody with the last name of Jones is related to you either.
Well, you're right, but at least Rob and Kevin Hart look a lot
But
alike.
yeah, he walks up to the tournament desk and goes, "Hey, Brett, I have somebody I'd like you to meet." And I look down and I'm like, that guy looks really familiar. And I'm not somebody who's starstruck by people,
No.
celebrities or anything. But and I tell kids that.
I swear, dude, my opinion, Rob is funnier than Kevin.
Yeah, they're both pretty funny.
Rob's a great guy and a huge pool fan, and
But it's funny when
he can play.
When I'm not going
Play
out,
pretty
when
sporty.
I'm not going out doing tournaments and stuff, I'm a substitute school teacher, and I'll tell kids, and they go, "You met Kevin Hart? Did you get a selfie?" And I'm like, that's the only time I'm like, I should have. Kids would have loved to have seen that.
Well, just get a picture with Rob, and you can tell him that it's Kevin when he was younger.
Yeah.
Because I mean, really, Rob looks just a little bit younger. Especially when he smiles, you can see it.
Here, Rob, get on your knees and.
I think they're about the same height.
No, Rob's.
You think Rob's taller?
Yeah,
Rob's
he
pretty
is.
short, dude.
Look, I've seen him standing right. Yeah, they're short.
Well, yeah, you were. Yeah, you.
Kevin's really short.
That's so funny.
Uh,
Really great guy, though.
yeah.
Yeah, I go back to the year he beat Shane in the tournament and didn't know it. Neither one of them caught it. He forgot to rake a bead playing 9-ball.
Oh.
It was the year that Shane made it to the finals of all 3 events.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah. That's so brutal.
Well, and then just this year's event, this guy, he's about an APA 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah.
Shows up to Derby City.
Poor guy
every
can't
year.
make 2 balls. He's not no 3 or 4. No way. It's got to be a 2.
No, he can make some balls, but
I don't think he made 2 balls. Well, I know when he made his first 2 balls in a row.
yeah, but it was like, oh my god. And this guy is
That was so awesome.
This guy is in the action room, and I'm just thinking, and
Oh, no rail on that shot. Holy
did the
moly.
cue ball?
No rail.
Wow.
Man.
Why would you hit it? I mean, I see you want to stay there for the.
Yeah, you want to make sure you come off the rail. Well, you want to. I think she wanted to be on the rail, but yeah, you want to hit that and come up to here so that you got the cut and the cue ball's coming on down this way. But I think she was trying to put it on the rail so she could just straight shoot that and the cue ball would automatically come this way. That's brutal. She put that ball 3/4 of the way into the pocket.
Kevin says he can hear you just fine, but Bill is very quiet. Probably because Bill's not here.
Well, you got your mic way out, and I got mine way in. Because I put mine way in so I don't pick up the music in the background.
Hopefully this is a little better.
Oh, yeah, you're way louder now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Bill's quiet because it's Brett, but but I don't think that's what he meant.
No, but Bill does that too. He puts the mic way out there, and I keep trying to tell him, hey, bring it around. So
Otherwise,
so you can turn the receive part down and not pick up the background noise as loud.
Well, Sarah's going to get on the board here.
And that should make it a race to 2. Yeah, I have to sit and think, but man, I don't want to get in trouble, but some of the stories, you almost have to tell the name for it to.
Well, and so Shane comes up and says, when do I play? And I said, oh, you play at 4 o'clock on table 6. And he's like, okay, thank you. Oh, and I said, and I think I said, oh, and you're in trouble. Or,
Yeah.
and he wanted to know who do I play, and I told him the guy's name, and I can't remember the guy's
Yeah,
name.
you said you're in
And
trouble,
he
though.
goes, and I go, oh, you're in trouble. And he looks at me seriously, and he goes, really? And and I looked at him and I said, Shane, you're the best 9-ball player on the planet. No, I think you probably got this.
That was cool. I know there's some people did put up some videos, but go ahead and keep telling the story because it was awesome.
So the guy, some of his friends ask him, they say, and I can't remember his name, but they ask him, you know, when do you play? And he goes, oh, I play at 4 o'clock this afternoon on table 6. And they're like, table 6? That's downstairs. You must be playing somebody really great.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know. I've never heard of him. And
I know. It's so awesome.
so the guy shows up, and they start playing, and Shane figures out, like, first game, I mean, like, 2 games in, okay, that this is a warm-up for him. I mean,
well, I mean, good God, Shane gets up there breaking runs, and yeah, I mean, until the other guy shot, you know, because you hyped him up, you know, Shane's over there trying to win real fast, you know.
I think Shane probably knew just when he saw this guy screwing his cue together.
He had a good idea, but he didn't realize how
And I think
much of a warm-up it was.
I think some of his friends had told this guy just who Shane was, and because he seemed pretty excited over it. But it
was like about game 5, there had to be.
He misses a shot and totally hooks Shane.
200 people over in that corner.
Oh my gosh, it was
had to be 200 people.
I remember taking pictures.
There
of the
were
crowd.
so many people over there you couldn't move around the tables around it.
Yeah, it was. And this guy wins. I mean, it's like 4-0, race to 9, and this guy, he totally hooks Shane by accident. Shane kicks and I think he missed the whole ball. So the guy gets ball in hand. Well, and he's got like 3 balls on the table, and he runs out, but it's never in line. It's never
right.
It was anything.
Well, it wasn't the first burst of the crowd. Wasn't even because he won the game.
It was just he hooked the
that he hooked Shane, and the crowd goes nuts.
He missed
because he hooked Shane.
He missed and totally got lucky and hooked Shane.
And I mean, you would have swore it was for the championship.
He put his cue up above his head, you know, like he had just won the world championship.
Oh, yeah, and the crowd went nuts.
And they went nuts, and I went, oh, my God, he won a game. And I looked over and I go, oh, no, it was just a safety.
Yeah.
He just got saved.
It was so awesome. Yeah, I'm like, holy crap, that guy won a game. And, yeah, no, somebody's like, no, he just hooked the hell out of Shane by accident.
We got a guy named Shane. I'm just acting like you're talking about how well I play. That's awesome.
But yeah, he did end up winning the game, and the whole room erupted. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. We're at Derby City.
He got beat 9-1.
Yeah, then the crowd just.
Shane posed with a picture for him, signed his case, signed his cue. Yeah. I mean, that guy.
He had a day.
That's a day he'll never forget.
Yeah, and it was amazing. But it was a louder cheer than you hear for the finals.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, I love that.
It might be the loudest cheer I've ever, I mean, I don't know. I've heard
at a pool tournament, it was probably the loudest. I'm not kidding you. There were 200 people surrounding this area trying to peek up over each other. There are some videos on it, on a couple of those things that happened on Facebook. I'd have to go back and see if I could find them. But, yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, videos like that I guess I should save. It's like that's something I'm going to want to go back and see.
That's the kind of stuff that
you could probably find it on YouTube.
Yeah, Shane Van Boning and something, you know.
I wish I could remember the guy's name.
No, I'm sure at Derby this year we could. He's there every year.
Oh yeah, he comes every year. Never wins a match.
Yeah, one of his friends said he's never won a game, and I'm like, no, come on. So
you know, well, I know he's won one now.
Well, yeah, he beat Shane.
But that might be the only game he's ever won.
Yeah. There were some friends with him that said he had never won a game.
Wow.
So.
But he just.
I don't know if they were pulling our legs.
He saves up and he just loves going there.
So. Oh. Well, you know, if you're into pool, you have to put Derby City on your bucket list. Because it is
If you could go
it
to
is
one
so unique.
tournament, yes, this is the one you want to go to. Derby City is definitely like no other event anywhere. Even when they tried to copy it, like in Tunica, it was not the same.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a great story.
Well, Tracy has taken the solids. She's
Well,
got this 5. I mean,
I think she wanted to get farther over, like to the
yeah,
one, maybe.
I think she wanted to shoot the 1, but I wouldn't shoot.
You got
that
the
combo.
5 now.
I'd
I
go ahead
think
and
she
take
can
the-
shoot the 5 and stop. I can't tell if the 6 goes by the 2.
Well, no, it doesn't. She'd have to play the 6-2 combination, and then the 6 may get down on that bottom rail, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to get a pyre, I think, and get on the 1. She wasn't happy with her shape. I would go 5 and then maybe shoot the 1.
Oh,
Man,
I was just going to say she's got a pretty nice stroke, and
she hit that pretty good. It
she
just
did, and the stroke was good. Just the aim was off a
caught
little.
caught the point going in on a diamond. That's not what you want to do.
I am sure if we sat here and thought about it, we could come up with a dozen Derby stories.
Well, if any of you come to Derby, stop by the tournament desk and say hi. We're there.
Yep. That is a fun event.
And I enjoy meeting new people there. It takes me about 2 days to, because there's some people I only see at Derby.
Right.
And it's like, oh,
You almost need a roll. You know, you have a Rolodex with pictures and names because, a lot of them you just
it's
see at Derby.
embarrassing to have to ask somebody what their name is, and it's like,
Well, and it's
oh.
funny. I got 2 or 3 guys I got one guy I see at tournaments everywhere, and he always calls me Chris.
Oh, that's
Always. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be Chris today. That's cool.
there's a guy at
That
this,
way, when somebody comes up and goes, "Where the hell is Rick Jones?" and I got him as a witness. I'm not Rick Jones.
there's a guy that was at this event. He came up to me at Nationals. He always, "Hi, Brett, how you doing?" Shakes my hand. He's like, "Good to see you." And I'm like, I have no idea who
I
he is
know. Yeah.
or where I know. I think I know him from somewhere other than here, but I.
Yeah. Well, they got to understand that we do 20 tournaments a year. We see. I think we figured it out a couple years ago. It's over 25,000 pool players.
Wow. Yeah. I
with-
never even thought about that, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
And a lot of them do look similar.
Well, yeah, all Rook same.
Well, poor Bonnie.
Uh,
Bonnie mixes up Warren Kiamko and Efren Reyes, and it's like,
Oh, and then it was Dennis. She couldn't get Dennis right.
She couldn't get Dennis and somebody else right either.
Now she's got him, but she won't let him have it now. And now it's like,
It's like
she's
the
like,
only. It's like the only
hey,
one.
Dennis Kiamko, come here.
Yeah. The only one the only 2 that she knows are Alex and Francisco.
Yeah.
Because they come up and bum coffee from her and sit on her lap and sing to her.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You could probably.
She'd call Warren Everin and
Yeah.
oh my.
Ooh.
But for a long time it was.
Rick must be here taking pictures. Our cameras are all shaking.
Yeah, good Lord, man.
Does
Make
he
yourself.
sit on our table or what?
Good God, make yourself known, dude.
Every time he comes in, it's like, ooh,
Earthquake Rick.
wait. Yeah, we're gonna start.
Oh wow, that didn't go.
Well, that pocket is.
The pockets are getting a little tighter. They always get tighter in the finals.
Yeah.
They were playing tight yesterday because it was so humid in here. We went from super dry and
In the morning, yeah, and then it dried out.
yeah.
Because I had commented with Bill that I noticed this table, everybody was making balls more than they were the day before.
Right.
But it was later in the day. Yeah, this tournament, there's just an atmosphere like no other. Everybody is, I don't know, they seem more relaxed and happy. You don't have the drama.
Well, they're
here that
all,
you have.
almost all these people are friends.
Yeah, and they play together. This is such a pool hotbed down here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, well, everybody says you can go to a pool tournament almost every night of the week. So, you know, they all got to run into each other.
And they're used to playing good players, so I mean.
Getting pretty loud rumble in the background. You want to jump in here for a minute, Bill?
We could talk stories about somebody other than you then. Those. All right, Rick's going to take a little break, and Bill Stock's going to join me.
Yeah, Rick's got a big head.
Yeah, I think that every time I go to put one of these on, it's like, holy smokes, who was sitting here, Mike DeShane? Yeah, it's like down on my cheeks.
So this is first set, is that correct?
First set, Sarah's going to 3, Tracy's going to 4, and so they both need 2.
Yep.
Tracy made one of the greatest kick shots I think I mean, it was, I called it Efren-esque. Well, first I said, did she call that? And
Yeah.
Rick goes, yeah, she did. I was like, holy smokes.
All right, what group is Sarah shooting here?
Sarah has the solids, I believe.
So we got a 3-ball that's tied up.
Or no,
in
she's
there.
got the stripes. She's got the
Okay.
stripes.
Well,
I'm
she's going to want to shoot her
She
10
shot,
right
she shot
now.
That, she shot that 12 up there and almost
Okay.
made the 4.
Okay, I guess there was a question on whether it was a foul or not. Apparently it was.
Well, we hope it is because Sarah's carrying the cue ball in her hand.
Yep.
I've actually been called to the table as a referee, and
Oh, really?
they're arguing over whether it's a foul, and one of the players is holding the cue ball.
Yeah, well, a little late to call me.
Yeah, it's like, well, if it wasn't, it is now.
Yeah. Like what happened in the men's final last night.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking.
Yeah.
We didn't tell anybody what we did. Just it's Hill, and you got to see. I've never seen a tournament decided on something like that. Well, and then I think there was one in your match where I couldn't believe nobody got it, and it was a foul, but
Oh, I
nobody
remember.
called
Yeah,
it.
I
She
couldn't.
came in, went rail first, and got no rail, and it's like, ooh boy, you should have got a ref over here, but they were totally hooked, so you just let them go.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. They had a ball here, and the cue ball was up there, and they were
Yeah.
totally hooked. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just.
And he kicked, and he made the ball, but he scratched over in the other corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys got ball in hand, so I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay. Bill knows that Carmen's going to come around here in just a minute. It's like, all right, we can't have ball in hand now, but we're going to have it here. And
Yeah, he made a great kick and got a bad roll on the scratch. Well, it looks like I think she can see that one ball.
yeah, I think she can see
No,
the one.
she's kicking at it. It looks like, well, I don't know.
I think she can see. She can see it to hit it. I don't know if she can see it to
Yeah,
make it.
it certainly looks. I think from here it looks like she can
If
make
I was
it.
her,
but
I would just bump it and get
bump it closer to the hole
it. Yeah.
because she won't have a shot if she makes it. Well,
Oh,
that's
whoops.
a foul. Oh.
Sarah may have jinxed this. She gave us the Bill Stock guarantee that this wasn't going 2 sets.
Oh, did she? Well, she should have learned from what happened last
I
night.
don't think she's aware of what happened there.
Now, of course, if I'm playing here, I'm going to shoot the 10. I'm going to bump that 3 away from the 8
Yeah.
because their
Same
balls
here.
are all out there wide open. You got to believe you can get out, from here. Just bump the 3 away from the 8. You're golden. Just like,
Oh, you got to
ooh,
make the ball.
ooh, that hurts.
I have seen that so many times especially in the last couple of days. Split focus.
Yep,
They're so focused on
a cue ball.
the
Yeah,
cue ball.
it doesn't matter where that cue ball goes if you don't make
Well,
the shot.
I guess you
I
know.
kind of know about
you,
that.
you know, like
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I needed to concentrate on the shot. I didn't think it was missable.
I didn't think it was either. I was like, did he miss cue?
No, no. I'd like to blame that on that, but I almost shot it left-handed. I was thinking about shooting left-handed. I pocket balls really well left-handed. Not real good with the cue ball, but I can
I was gonna
pocket
say,
balls.
Yeah, my speed control is a
Yeah.
little off sometimes, opposite hand, but. And you really just were trying to get your partner perfect shape on the 8 because
And I did.
she was nervous. Yeah, you
Unfortunately, it wasn't my partner that got to
did.
shoot.
Yeah. And your opponent really, he even said, wow, thanks for the great shape or something. We were just talking about that earlier. The camaraderie in that final was something you don't really get to see.
Yeah.
But the intensity was still there. Usually if you
Oh,
see
yeah,
that
it
kind of
was-
camaraderie, they're splitting and
No, it was pretty stressful.
there was an intensity, but everybody was.
Yeah. Well, we kept the same attitude. We had
Yeah.
fun all through the tournament. Okay,
Very
looks like
nicely done. She wanted to come down a little further for
get
this.
straight, but yeah, it still goes in that side. Okay.
You should be okay.
Just be careful with your cue ball. Although I don't think the scratch is on if she follows, but
No, I don't.
doesn't look like it from here anyway.
She's hitting it thin enough. Now, could be a scratch maybe in this bottom left. I don't.
If
but
she
I don't
hits
know.
it that hard, yeah.
We've seen some people hit shots a lot harder than they needed to.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty big game right here. Somebody's going to be on the hill.
Yep. Oh, she's going to
Oh,
bank
she's
it.
gonna bank it.
Okay.
Wow. A 10. The 10 kind of comes into play here.
I just don't. It just seems like she's got the entire pocket on the right side there.
Yeah, and I don't know that she has an entire pocket.
It's hard to tell, but
She's looking at it.
looks good. Oh, just caught the point.
Caught the point. Well, if you're going to miss it, that's the side you wanted to miss it on. I hate hitting the 10, coming through there. And it's like, we'll never know if it would have win or not.
Yep. Well, Sarah's got to feel fortunate that she got another opportunity here.
Looks like she's cutting this 14 in the side.
Really?
Yeah, I would have gone up to the corner.
Oh, she went with, uh-oh, look out.
Ooh.
Oh, she did it.
Did she scratch?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Wow.
So Tracy
Ball in hand on the
has
8.
the opportunity to get to the hill.
Wow.
I'm pretty confident that I could have said she's got this.
Well, everybody's afraid to now that I did that down in Tucson. At some point,
What's going on
you
here?
got to put it on the players. Oh, it's up at the top there, starboard.
Oh.
There you. I know.
What's it doing up there?
I don't know. I couldn't find it either. So 3-1.
Yep.
Tracy needs one
Sara
game
needs
to
2.
force a second set. Sara needs 2 games to win the title.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Is every division double dipped? Doubles did.
Yeah.
Men's gold.
Both men's platinum did.
Men's platinum.
Yeah. That's all we've had, right? Scotch.
And we're
men's
in
gold,
singles
men's
now.
platinum.
So, yeah, every match
Every
is
single,
double dipped.
Yep. Now the loser hasn't always won, but
No.
only in the men's platinum did the true double. Yeah, where but both they've all gone to the second set.
Yep.
So you and your partner should have went out for ice cream last night. 2 scoops.
She went out for liquid refreshments.
She went out and got a double.
Yeah. I went to the room.
Oh, I was so tired. I went to my room. I barely got through 1 beer, and
I actually went to the room and I watched. I didn't watch our first set because we got blasted. I didn't even want to look at that. So I watched the second set until it got close to where I was going to shank that shot.
You did.
That's when I turned it off. I didn't need to see it.
I remember what happened after that. You're about the 3rd person that I've heard went to their room after the day and watched their match.
It's kind of cool to be able to do that.
The one guy, I don't know if you remember him, John. He was in the men's gold.
Yeah.
He lost the hill hit.
He got like third or
he
something?
lost the hot seat match.
Yeah.
He ended up getting 3rd. But he came in and was telling me, he goes, oh, he says, I went back and watched it and I'm just thinking, oh, he's gonna, we were kind of hard on him there a couple times. And he said, you guys were right though. I was just so tentative. And he goes, you kept saying, he's got to break this out. He's got to break this out now. And he goes, I just didn't feel confident I could get out, so I thought, I should break this out. But no, I'm going to leave it there.
I remember that situation, yeah.
But he said, man, I learned so much by listening to you guys talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's a little funny here
I'm
now.
not always going to agree with what the player does, but I try to be respectful of the player.
Yeah.
Yep. Because not everybody sees the table the same way.
True.
Well, and I'll tell you one thing. I've played on the TV tables, and when I go back and watch my match and I listen to the commentators and I think, they're right. What was I thinking then?
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I'll watch myself play and I go, what was I thinking?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she almost made that.
Wow. I don't know how that didn't go. She kicks really, really well. That was just a little harder than she needed to.
Yeah.
Go in at that. No, Rick and I got to telling some Derby City stories.
Oh. Well, she's going to shoot this ball, but what's she going to have after that? Yeah, she's got 15, but that's not easy.
No, but boy, that 15 could get you on the 9 and the 10 there.
Except the 10 doesn't go anywhere.
No, it doesn't.
The 9 goes on the side. She might even get on the 12 here if she makes this.
Get out of there, 3.
Looks like the 9 is all she has.
Yeah.
But are you going to gain anything by making it?
No, you're not going to have a shot. I would almost want to bump the 10.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Bump the 10 maybe in front of the side pocket.
Yeah. And just kind of hope for another shot.
Yeah.
Okay, what I think I would do here is I'd take that 10 and try to squeeze it by the 5 and
Make
just
the
make the
4.
4 and leave it right there.
That's not a bad plan. It's a tough shot. There's not a big window there, but
She's hitting it way too hard. Holy
oh, she
smokes, she
called the
she went
bank.
for the combo, the bank combo.
And she just tied up her ball. But she tied up
Yeah.
Tracy's ball too, so
Yeah, if you're going to miss, that's a.
yeah.
If you're going to tie something up, make sure you tie it up with your opponent, not two of
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, see how she's going to manage to get to that 1. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, if she can get the right angle on the 7 where she could draw back into it, but ooh, she didn't want that to drop.
No. Whoops. Well, I think we're going to see a safety here.
Mm-hmm.
I just tapped it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and she might hook her on both her balls.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
I actually like that better because now it
That's
forces
right.
Sara to.
That's right. Which 12-1 are you going to break up for me?
Or
Yes.
if she gets real smart, she could just kick at her 10, and if she gets ball in hand, fine.
If you're going to let them hit one of their balls, do it gracefully.
Yeah.
Make them hit the ball you want them to hit.
Yep. Yeah, and she's trying to figure out what she wants to do.
Yeah, she's going to kick at the 10. And, oh, she almost hit the 12 anyway.
Yep. Now here's an opportunity to play that 7 and draw back into that. That 1 wouldn't go up here in the corner, would it? I don't think so, no.
Yep, she's.
Looks like she's setting it up at about the right angle. I'd actually get closer to the ball, though.
I would too.
Yeah.
This is a couple times she's set something up, but she puts the cue ball kind of. Yeah. It was a good try. It just didn't work out. She seemed a little nervous before the match about being on a TV table. She came by and she goes, "Please be nice."
She should be over that now.
Yeah. Well, and I think she was worried that maybe you guys weren't being nice in the
Oh, no,
match
we were
before,
fine.
And Rick says, "Oh, no, we were." He said we kind of got accused of rooting for one player, but he says what we were really rooting for is just for her to play better so that the match would be.
Exactly. With Veronica
Yeah.
was the one,
Yeah.
Well, she made a good effort to break that up, and she broke it up, but she didn't land very well to make this ball.
Rick said something about, "I'm always impartial," and I looked at him. I said, "No, last night you were not being impartial." He goes, "No, but that's okay because I came right out and said it."
Yeah, we're friends, you know. You're going to root for your friends.
Oh, sure. But I still, well, that was one thing I learned. It's like, okay, I can't call you guys Bill and Kathy and then refer to the other ones as, by their last name. So it's like, got on CTS to look them up. It's like, that's like if you're going to use first names, boy, I don't know. Oh, I guess they want to see if this 12 is froze.
Oh. What? Oh, she's going to kick at it. Okay, I kick it inside, which would.
Okay.
She's going to be real close to that 12. I don't think she's got the angle to do that.
I was beginning to wonder why, or do we have a ref here?
Yeah. Wow.
I told you she kicks balls. This is like the third kick that she's
That was tough.
I wouldn't. Yeah, it was incredible. Win or lose after this match, I'm going to go up to her and compliment on her kicking skills. It's like, wow.
And there it is, first set.
All right, first set goes
We're
to
gonna
Tracy.
play
and
another
Andrea.
one. Take about, what, 5-10 minutes and get the next one started?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, they're going to have to get a new score sheet. And
Some players like to take 5 or 10 minutes. Some just get it going right off.
I
right
want them
again,
to take
so
5 or 10 minutes.
I bet you do. I don't know if either of these are smokers.
Well,
You would probably know
I
that
don't
better
know.
than I would.
I don't know. Okay, we'll be back in a few.
All right, folks. Looks like they're flipping the coin, getting ready for the second set. Winner of this set will be your women's champion. Looks like Tracy Andrea has won the flip. She's racing to 4. And once again, Sara Sorg is racing to 3. The races are based off their Fargo ratings.
Yeah. Here we go again. Every final at this tournament so far is double dipped.
Yep. Yep, we've had 2 sets in all of them.
It's
You know,
funny that it's a 13 balls one that's going down to the other end.
Yeah, and it keeps.
Sensor needs a little adjusting.
Or a new battery.
Yeah, but wouldn't other balls go down there or something?
Usually, yeah.
It's been the 13 ball every time.
Yeah, it's probably just a minor adjustment.
It's usually the 1 or the 5 that goes down there to
Yeah.
that end.
Yeah.
As long as it comes out somewhere.
You know, speaking of all these double dips, as many tournaments as we do, this seems to be a real, because the hot seat winner has sat for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other player comes in just having played.
Mm-hmm. Usually a couple of sets, you know,
Yeah.
consecutively. And
So they're in stroke, and it takes, sometimes it takes that hot seat winner a set to kind of get back into.
Yep.
The second set's usually a coin flip, but the first set, it seems like the person coming from the loser side
Has the
is definite
advantage, yeah.
favorite. I could make a lot of money just betting on. Just bet on the first set.
3-5, 3-5, dry break. Good thing
Yeah. Yeah.
for somebody. Well,
Tracy didn't get it. Yeah. Sara walks up and says, "Can I push?"
that's a tough spot.
You know, I think I would just come off that 4 and try to leave her up there on the top rail, about where that piece of
That's-
chalk is. Well, she didn't.
Well, I'm not sure. I think I agree with you. Just send it up table.
But, well, I don't know if the 13 passes the 9 here.
No, but she could shoot the 11 and rearrange those
the
a little
11
bit.
definitely goes, yep. I kind of like the stripes.
From this spot, yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had ball in hand, I might take the solids, but.
Yeah, I think I'd shoot the 11 and go into the 13. You're not guaranteed to come out of it
And
real
this
good,
is a really nice shot, especially since she's left-handed.
yeah.
Being on that side of the table.
But if the 13 and the 9 land right, everything else is open.
Yeah, don't tie the 9 up with the 2 here.
Actually, that worked out pretty good.
That was really, really nice.
Now, if you can come off the end rail and bump the 7, you'd have the 9.
Welcome back, everybody. It's
Yep.
Bad Boys TV. This is Brett Baker with Bill Stock,
Yep.
bringing you the action from the Southwest Regional 8-Ball Championships here in sunny Arizona.
Yep, this set here will be the last one of any singles, and it'll all be teams from here on out after this match is over. She's going forward. I think use more of a center ball to hit that 7.
Ooh, yeah, she did not want to bump that 9.
No, she wanted to bump the 7, and then she would have been straight in on the 9.
You know, I'm thinking this might be the first time we haven't had any singles or scotch doubles waiting for teams to finish.
Yeah, yeah.
be the first time we've been done with singles and Scotch doubles this early in the event.
I didn't. Oh, she was shooting a 14.
Yeah, she shot it all the way up, but she said she came up between sets and was telling me that this diamond table seems a lot tighter. She has one at home, and she said mine just doesn't seem near as tight as this. She
Well,
said,
I
"I'm
wonder if
hanging
she's
balls."
got one of the old league cut ones.
I don't know. Yeah,
Because
maybe,
these have the
possibly.
pro cut pockets here, but yeah, Diamond used to put out a table that had league cut. They were bigger pockets.
Yeah.
They don't make them anymore, I don't think,
I
but
don't
there's
think
still
they
some
do.
out there. Ooh,
Wow. If at first you don't succeed,
yep.
rebound. Thank you very much, Oscar. We love it that you're joining us and enjoying our live stream.
Yep, hit the like button so our
That's
sponsors can
right,
see that
that's
people
right.
are watching.
YouTube's kind of funny that way. They will reward you if people want to watch your stuff and like your stuff. If enough people watch it, they'll pay us.
Yeah. Well, she's going to shoot the 14. I'd be tempted to shoot the 10 on the side. I think you got some angle where you could actually separate that group at 3 there. But they both, yeah, the 50. Well, now she's got even a better angle on the 10, but I guess it wasn't really necessary for her to go. Oh, she's going to shoot 15 right now. That's not a bad choice.
Johnny Layden has joined us.
What's up, Johnny? Oops. Tripod's back with
Yep,
us.
Tripod. He's been one of our loyal supporters this week. Well, I assume it's he. I don't know.
Well,
He won't
hasn't
tell.
said one way or another.
They won't say. That's right. We were teasing earlier. Oscar wants to know what 2018 has in store. Well, for us, it'll be a lot more tournaments.
Well, the first thing in 2018 is Derby City, I believe.
No, I
Is there
think
something before that?
I believe Tucson,
Oh, yeah.
the Arizona State, where we get to see all these lovely people again in January.
Yep.
And then Derby City. And then I believe, I want to say in February, we're going to be in Oklahoma this next year.
Yeah, Texas in April.
Lincoln City in March.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's still some stuff left this year, though. There's
Oh, my goodness, yeah. We leave here, we go up to Washington. just
Snoqualmie.
just east of Seattle.
Yep, and then Western BCA.
Yeah, and the Oklahoma Regional.
That's right, Bar Table.
And the
in
U.S. Bar
December.
Table. This is quite a December. You could go down and get 2 for 1. You can go watch the Moscone Cup, and right after that ends, the U.S. Bar Table starts.
Yep.
I really would like to go to the Moscone Cup. It's probably going to be my best chance to go.
Yeah, I don't, pretty sure I'm not going this year, but I'll be at Bar Table, but. Well, they're both struggling a little bit this first rack.
Yeah, the balls just, they both rattled a few. Sarah's got a pretty good opportunity here.
Yep.
kind of like to get in this 4. And then
I do too, because it's a little tougher to play shape off that 4 for the 8. I think you just draw back 6 inches and
Yeah.
be good on the 1.
Yeah. She's got a little more angle than she
Yeah,
would
but
like.
it creates, we don't know what, she's going to have to go forward, and she might bump the 8.
You just don't want to tie the 8 up at the 12
No.
if you can help it. Or get hooked.
Yeah, I could see bumping the 8 beyond the 12, and your cue ball stops right there.
Yep. I think I've done that a time or 100.
Oh, I'm sure.
Tracy's got some fans in the.
That'll work.
Wow,
Yeah,
perfect.
that worked
That's
just
perfect.
right. Yep.
She almost. It looked like she was going to do what we had talked about.
Tie up on it or get behind it or something there. But she landed good.
This is just what she needs to get off to a quick start. Not much went right for her in the first set. Get in there. Oh. Didn't quite cut it enough, but has not left Tracy.
Left a combination. Unless that 10-9.
I don't know if that combination. Well, I don't know. Does it go by the 15?
If it does, it's just a ball's width on that side of the half pocket.
Looks like we're going to get to find out.
And she could be
she's
ducking too.
Yeah, she's ducking.
Oh, it went.
It did go.
And she's still at the table, so apparently she did call it.
Rick was just sure in your match last night that the guy banked the ball and he banked the 8. And he goes, he didn't call that. And I was like, well, we all knew he was going to bank it. And I said, I don't know.
It wasn't the 8. It was the ball before the 8.
Could have been.
You mean cross-side?
No, it was a full length
different
of the
one?
table. It was a full length of the table. I want to say it was the 8, but Rick was just sure that he didn't call it. He didn't point over there or anything.
Huh.
Said, well, you might have missed it. I said, I don't see Bill calling him on that. I said, everybody in the room knew he was banking.
Yeah.
It, and it's like,
I can't do that kind of thing.
I can't either. I mean, what I will do is inform them. Hey, make sure you call those.
Yeah, give them a little warning that they could get in trouble by doing that.
Yeah. Do my public service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let it go, but the next guy might not.
Okay, now she's got to play shape for the 8.
Yep.
Not sure if I'd want to go over and back or go forward 3 rails. Might go a little long if you go 3 rails. I think over and back's probably better
I tend
here.
to prefer over and back, but to me it's just preference. She's going to go 3 rails and perfect.
Yep, she took the way that we suggested that maybe that was a second choice, but again, it's what you feel more comfortable doing.
Yep.
Over and back, you've got to hit it a little harder. It's easy to rattle the ball. All right.
Well,
Tracy draws first blood.
Sara had a chance to get on the board there, but Tracy takes advantage of her second chance and makes up the spot. They both need 3.
Yep. And it's Sara's break.
Wonder what bar or pool room or whatever that decal is on her shirt there.
I don't know.
Looks like a fun place.
Now, you live in Grants Pass. Where do you play your league play out of?
Oh, I drive all the way to Medford.
Okay, well, I used to do, when I lived in Grants Pass, I'd drive there to the pool hall.
Yeah. It's the only pool hall we have in Southern Oregon.
Well, there's no bar pool in Grants Pass?
Oh, there is. There is now. In fact, this year I might actually play in Grants Pass if I play league.
Well,
there's a bar that put in a couple of diamond
Yeah.
tables, so.
when you say all the way to Medford, you're only talking, what, 20 miles?
It's 45 minutes from where my house is.
Okay.
So
Well, you live back in the woods.
it takes about 20 minutes to get to the freeway, and then it takes about another 25 to get to Medford. I don't know, with as little as I play pool anymore, and just debated about even playing league this year. I usually just play to get qualified, but I'm not playing any events, so.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting out to league. League usually starts at 7, and I'm starting to get a little tired by then. Want to sit in my recliner, have my bowl of ice cream, and watch TV.
I was telling my wife, that's how you know you're starting to get older. It's like, man, we used to, seems like 3-4 nights a week we'd drive to Medford to go play pool. Now it's like we'd rather just sit out on the deck with a nice cold beer or something.
Yep. Yeah, I don't feel like getting out of the house and going to league. Once I get there, I'm okay. But it's just pushing my ass out the door is the hard part.
Yeah, I enjoy the social part of it.
Am I going to repeat at Nationals? You mean play on a team again? No, I'm not. Nope. This was my last competitive event right here, the Scotch doubles.
We really, really felt like this was going to get you, the itch was going to come back. It's
no.
like, man, you did so good at Nationals, you come here.
Well, the thing is, I prefer 9-foot tables. And I just don't function well on a 9-footer anymore.
Yeah.
My eyes have faded a little bit. My vertigo bugs me a lot when I'm playing on 9-footers. And I just don't like to practice anymore. And to play sharp, you need to play quite a bit.
Yeah,
you
do.
Okay.
So, Johnny, there's going to be an opening on that team.
I'll be at Nationals. I'll be commentating for Mr. Rick Jones at BadBoys. That is, if he hires me back. At least he'd get me for the whole tournament this time next year.
What do you mean if he hires you back? Can't find anybody else dumb enough to do it.
Well, you got a point. For as cheap as I do it, yeah.
Who else is going to work as cheap as you?
Yeah, I like doing that. But he won't have to lose me for 2-3 days because I'm playing.
It's like somebody said something about getting fired. I said, Rick's not going to fire me. There's nobody else that'll do it this cheap. Put up with the abuse I put up with.
Yep.
Or he just punishes He just punishes us. He makes us keep coming back.
Yep. Is that combo lined up? No, she's just playing safe. Yeah. Sarah's got solids.
It's a pretty good little safe. Put the 10 down there and blocks the 2 and the 7 from going in that box.
Yep. The only ball that Sarah can see is a 6, and I don't think it goes. No, it doesn't go.
I don't know what she's lining up.
She might just want to come off the right side of that 6, open it up, and go down and try to get behind 8.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And she wouldn't even need to get behind 8. But
well, Tracy should say thank you very much. You got my 11 out.
Yeah.
Now the 6 and the 7 are kind of tied up.
I don't think the 15 goes. I think it's froze to that 1 maybe. Well,
yeah, I think it's just a little.
She called something. Oh, I think she called the 12 in the bottom right corner. Cut it back.
12.
Yeah, she's back cutting it.
Wow. I don't know if it's got room to go by the 10.
Well, she's going to get. Well, she did.
Yes, it did. Holy smokes.
Oh, look, she's going to get on this 15 to where she can make it up in the corner.
Okay, she tied up the 14 with the 5, but yeah, she could.
Oh no, don't shoot that.
She could possibly get that 15.
Yep.
That's where we need our third headset.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm shooting a 15 here.
Johnny wants to know if you're going to repeat it.
Yeah, we already told him
And
no.
I told him no.
He's in deep retail. Well, after that ball last night.
I heard that shot wasn't as bad as the one at Nationals.
That shot was heard around the world.
Nationals.
Well, you were telling me that you
Oh, he pulled
Oh,
it
in the
back.
Hill
Tip
game.
was-
Yeah.
you pulled your tip out of your
I pulled
bridge
that
and
before.
But that was just a weird
But
thing.
it was a tough shot, though. That shot last night.
No, I had ball in hand when I did
I
that.
know, but you were trying to amp up to break out something.
Yeah, but still.
hey, last night
It
that
was
was
still tougher than the shot you had.
hey that last night that shot was tough to miss. I don't know.
That's the tough part about it.
That's
Tough
right.
to miss. Yeah.
Not everybody could pull off a miss
Yeah.
like that last night. Just to make sure the match went hill and give
To
everybody
miss
the
that
excitement.
shot and be able to walk back to your partner is a pretty impressive thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, Tracy decided not to shoot the 15, which
she may regret.
is kind of playing scared a little bit. But until my opponent proves to me that she
Okay.
can make me pay,
I'll admit that Tracy might be right. If she goes into the 115 off of the 11 here.
I don't think she'd actually have to go into it, would she? She gets the right angle. She
That's
can.
true. She could just come up and
It'll
yeah,
go.
I think the 15 goes up there. She's loading up to like
Yeah, it looks like she's going.
oh, she went into. Well, okay.
Well, if you can just.
If she can roll this 9 in, get shaped like
Yep.
between the 7 and the 5, that's
7 and the 5.
or the 7 and the 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'd probably
I
just
am
stop the cue ball.
I am colorblind.
I'd stop the cue ball right where
Would
the
you?
9 is. I mean, it'll
was-
float to the over
I
a
was just
little,
looking- I was just looking to have an
Oh.
angle to get back up for the 8, but
but oh,
knowing her, she's liable to.
well, that 15 is so close to the side pocket that she'd have plenty of room. I see.
Yeah.
She's looking like you were looking to
Yeah.
float up, but I'm stopping because you can still spin out of that
Yeah.
and go
She's
left
got
with the
an
cue
angle.
ball.
She could just stun it over.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It was
Yeah.
going to go that way a little bit anyway, but I don't think you have to go all the way over. But she was looking at going forward. There's a pretty big
She-
window there,
Yeah.
and it gives her a really good angle to the 8. Unless you hit it too
Oh,
soft.
She did. She hit it too soft.
Well, she'll just kick it in.
Yeah. The way she kicks it.
No, she's getting her jump cue out.
Huh.
Looks like she's got at least a half a ball to get over. Heck, as good as she's been kicking.
Yeah. I wouldn't even. As good as she kicks, I wouldn't even think she owns a jump
Yeah.
cue. That's one thing jump cues have done is kind of people don't kick as well as they
I hate
used
them. I hate them. I think they should be outlawed.
to. Yeah.
I was hammering Mark Griffin for years about outlawing jump cues, but there's so many vendors that sell them.
Yeah, I know.
You just can't. You
It's
can't do
never gonna
that.
happen.
Yeah. Now, certain events you can ban them from, like U.S. Opens and that kind of thing.
I
but-
always wondered, that there seems to be a lot of people out there. Oh, we should ban jump cues. And I'm thinking, did golfers ever want to like ban the sand wedge when it first came?
Well, I don't know when it came out, so I can't comment.
It was there for a while. They didn't have sand wedges. to be a jump cue is like a sand wedge. Get you out of trouble.
Good shot, but now she's gonna.
Hey, don't put it away. Don't put it away.
Oh, she's too close to that.
You need it again.
She's too
She's
close.
gonna kick this one. I think Sarah just said something like, "You might need that one again."
Yep, she was going to kick, call it in the upper right corner, I'm guessing. Yep, she already called it.
I would be more of a fan of jump cues if I used one better, but
I've never even bothered to practice or try to use one better.
it's so hard to practice with them. Who wants to? You don't want to practice on your own table, and then
Nope, they don't. Pool
And
halls or whatever
pool
don't want
halls
you
and bar
practicing.
owners don't want you practice on theirs either. The one thing our pool room owner does is when he gets a table that's about ready to recover, he'll put a sign on it for like 2 weeks. You can practice jump shots on this table for like the next 2 weeks, and then I'm going to recover this table.
Yeah. If I owned a pool hall or bar, I would not allow jump cues. Well, she did hit it.
Yep. No ball in hand.
And if I'm
Well-
Sarah, I'm going to play this combo.
I was just about to say.
And she doesn't have to hit it hard because
Which-
she can, even if she misses it, keep the cue ball
Yeah.
roughly
Which
on the
combo
line
do you
where
want
the
to-
5 is.
Yeah, she's not even looking at it.
No.
She's going for the 7.
She's going to go the rail and out for the 1. And she's got the wrong angle. But it's not a severe angle, so you can go to the rail and back out for the 2. If she can
Yeah.
get right on the good on, oh, she can play that right now. She
Thing is,
could.
yeah, see, she needs to be on
I think
the,
she's a little straight on
the
the 2.
5 side of that. Boy, I think
Yeah.
she had perfect shape for that combo, and she passed it up.
I'm going to shoot the 1 and come off the side rail and out and try to get a better angle on the 2 to gently, hopefully, split the 2 balls. But she could just roll up between them and split them and leave the cue ball right there.
Oh,
Oh.
she's going to bank the
What?
5.
That's okay, too.
Yeah.
As long as she doesn't lose the cue ball. That's
She didn't
actually
lose
pretty
the cue
good.
ball. Yep.
Okay, that took away the bank to the lower left corner. There is a cut to the upper left corner. It's not easy. I think the bank is not good for the lower left corner because
No.
of the 5.
No, she's taken away the bank and said, "You will
Yep.
cut it." Had she left it hanging in the holes, that would have took away the cut and said, "You will
Mhm.
bank it." This is where knowing your opponent's weakness would come in.
Well, this is a tough shot for anybody.
Yeah.
I think she did call the upper left corner.
Yeah, she did.
Oop, just missed.
Missed the entire thing. Well, you definitely want to go 6-1-5-8
Yep.
here.
Start with a 6 for sure.
Come on. Kind of rooting for Sarah to win this game just to keep our match tight.
Yeah, just shoot this 6 and float up towards the middle between the 2 balls. Yeah, I think you need a little more angle. Unless she's going 2 rails and out. She did go 2 rails
See,
and
now I would
out.
have just came straight up and played the 1 in the corner.
Yeah, straight up would, and then if you don't like that, you could still shoot the 5 in the corner.
Yeah.
If you overamp it, you got the 1 in the side
Just very
or the
little,
corner. So yeah,
very little could go wrong with.
I would have come straight
come
up
straight
too.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a back cut, but not too bad here.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
hit the point again. Well,
Oh, look at
that.
this.
That little kiss was.
Now, did she have the side of that 8 ball? she might have the edge of that 8-ball to cut
She'll
it. To
probably
the,
just kick this in the lower right-hand corner.
well, if she doesn't have the edge of the 8-ball, she
Or
will.
she
Yeah.
could kick it in the side. Yep, she's called it there. She's going to kick it in.
She likes to kick. It looks to me like she's got the edge of that ball.
Yeah.
Maybe she likes the kick better.
She's called this lower right, so there's no other way to get it there rather than kick. If she makes this one, I'm never going to play that woman ever.
Or don't hook her.
I will. That's what I was going to say. I will not play a single safety. Here it comes.
Off the one. Oh, good try. She's pretty accurate with those kicks.
Man. I thought that was going off the one for sure.
I did too, and she left tough. Left it semi-tough for Sara.
Sara just said she's playing safe.
That's a good save.
It's a good safe,
But
oh, man.
Tracy's kicking again. She's going to kick up the end rail and back down.
Yep. That was not a. She made the one. She was going back up for the 5.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you can get too conservative.
Yeah, especially in a big match.
Yeah. That's what she's doing. She's measuring up her kick right now. She's pretty accurate with kicking at balls, so let's see how close she gets here. It wouldn't surprise me to see her make it.
No, I'm not going to be totally shocked if she makes this. I'll be more shocked if she doesn't hit it. Let's put it that way.
I would be too, yeah. Well, ooh, that looks close.
Well, she didn't make it. She
No.
did, but she did hit it.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to wait with everybody else. Like, what
Yeah,
happened?
she was in front of the camera. But when it came, I saw it when it come off the end rail, and it was tracking.
Yeah.
Looked close.
Yep.
Yep, Sarah's got to shoot the 5-ball here.
Yeah.
That's.
Does
I
the
don't
8
know if the 8 goes by or
I
not.
was just going to ask that.
I was going to say if it doesn't go by, it's a free shot
I don't think it does.
with natural shape.
Oh.
Well, she better hope it doesn't go.
Yeah, we're going to find out if it goes.
You know, if it doesn't, I probably wouldn't try anything crazy. I'd probably just nudge it up in front of the hole.
That's exactly what I
Mm-hmm.
It may not go, but it's going to
Be sitting in front of it. She called it, though, so I think it does go.
I'd be shooting this really soft.
Yep. Just easy enough to get a rail.
Pocket speed. There you go.
And she
Yep.
blocked the hole. That's a good shot.
Perfect. That is perfect shot. Now,
Yep.
Even if-
Hook time, but you're going to leave a rail first kick,
yeah.
which is not that difficult.
No, she's put the 8. You know what you almost need to do here is play your safety off the 1 and bump the 1 to the rail and try to,
Oh, go off the left side of the one and try
the
to
left side of the 1.
create a better hook there where you can't kick
She
at
just
it.
called the 1 cross side.
Okay. Well,
I'm just thinking you have to try to take away that
yeah.
rail first.
Yep. That wouldn't be a bad shot to do. Okay.
Well, that's a heck of a shot. Sara, now.
Got one more to go.
Now you've got to knock this 5 in.
Yep.
This be a hell of an out if she does this.
You don't have to do anything with the cue ball. Just concentrate on the only
Yeah.
place you can get is we froze the end rail down here to screw yourself. But
You just got to make this ball. You don't worry about shape.
yep, she's hitting that low. That's dangerous.
Well,
Oh,
I think she wanted to make sure she didn't scratch
Yep.
in that upper left corner. Now you just want to bury this one. You've made 2 really nice shots. You got one
Mhm.
more.
There it is.
Very nicely
Okay,
done.
Sara, 1-1.
Wow, that was a heck of an out. Both of us were playing safe, and she just banked the 1, fired into 5.
I lost my mouse there for a second. It was over there.
Oh. Yeah, and the way Rick's got these TVs set up, it's kind of like backing up a truck. You got to move it to the left to go to the right.
Okay, 1-1. Sarah's going to 3. Tracy's going to 4. The rest of the room, we got team activity. Men's teams going on, men's mixed teams. And then at 3 o'clock, the women's teams start, which is 45 minutes from now.
Yeah, this is a place where a lot of the women like to play on the men's teams.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good break, but nothing fell. And
wow,
a safe.
Look at that.
Another safe break.
This is twice that she's not made a ball but left nothing.
And it was jacked on the 4 ball in the last one, too.
I was just about to say that, yeah. The other end of the table. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Sarah's probably wondering if she could push again. Boy, I don't know what you know, I sit here and I think, what would I do?
I'm not really sure what she's doing. Just playing safe somehow.
Well, she's left the 7.
Yeah, well, she left Tracy only one option, and that's solids.
Yeah.
All those solids aren't bad, really. Well, they both have problems, but
And she's kind of shooting over a ball. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, she's got the 6.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay, you're right.
You got an angle on the 1. Maybe she could shoot the 1 and go into her tied up balls there. I don't know if the angle's good for that or not from here, but just don't know. Looks like she's shooting a 4.
Yeah, she'll shoot the 4. She can. I like rolling forward and getting the 7 and then the 1. But, whoa. Well, that kind of messed things up. You know, if that 2-14 is wired, I'd
Just
roll
make
in,
it now?
Just roll into it, make the 14, and leave her sitting right there.
Yeah.
She's hooked on everything.
It
And
looks to me like it's aimed towards
Yeah,
up
I
here.
think it hits the.
However, where she's sitting, she'd be sitting on hitting the 2 ball in a spot where it would throw it a little. So
I think that's what she's going to try.
she's going off the 5, though, isn't she?
Oh,
She played the combo.
wow.
I don't know if she called it or not, but
Yeah, I liked going into the 2 and trying to throw out 14 in the hole. Just.
so how things going out there, Rick? Everything on time?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, I don't care. That's Kenny's problem.
Yes, it's right out the storm.
Kenny showing up yet?
No,
Oh, not till at least 3 or 4.
he'll be here in the next hour. Usually about 3.
Kenny's probably just waking up.
shouldn't have been too late. All the matches were done when we left last night.
Yeah. Well, there was still one women's match going when you left, wasn't there?
No, it finished right
Oh.
before we left. Bonnie stuck around to pay the trip out.
Well, our one goes.
Yeah. She's really looking to see what she could do with that 2.
Well, she is, but, you know, she had an opportunity to do something with it.
Now she's going to shoot the shot.
Few
that
minutes
I
ago.
thought she should have shot.
And it might not be a bad idea either, but,
I think that it's going to. Oh, she tried to.
well, she hit it on the wrong side if she was going to try to throw it in.
Yeah.
I don't know if she would have been able
That
to throw it
turned out
enough.
to be a pretty
but
good shot, though. She's
Yeah,
blocked
it's
the
fine.
hole. Now her 2's out.
Yep.
That 14's really not bothering her now.
I think if I'm playing, I'm going to bank that 14 right now.
I think I would too. It's not
It's not
really
a difficult
stopped.
bank.
And Sara hurt us, and so she's going to.
Yep.
Players are working Dwayne hard today.
It's teams.
Made about 10 calls in the last 20 minutes.
So you're glad you have him. I'm sure.
No, you're glad he has him.
That's right.
Hey, the 3 of us are all glad he has him. Okay.
Me, I'm not a ref.
I'll remind you of that at the bar table and at Derby.
Well, at bar table and Derby I am, yeah. I went and made a call here this tournament so far. One call. Rick hasn't made any.
I probably made 10 or 12 just in, gave Dwayne a little. I offered to come in at 9 a.m. for him this morning. Oh, no, I'm good. And I came in. He says, man, tomorrow I might take you up on that.
Well, I remember yesterday Rick said, oh, yeah. Or the night before, yeah. Come in at such and this, and then we'll give you a 4 or 5 hour break.
4 or 5 hours?
That's what Rick told him.
Give him a few hour break.
No.
I don't know if he got.
Came back on his own. I told him he could go for a few hours. With all 3 of us here, somebody can sit over there and let him.
Yeah.
He's just a ref man.
Yeah, he really likes. Well, he's trying to impress you right now, I think.
I'm easily impressed.
Look at I was going to say, you must be. Look at the people you hire.
Yeah, I've never impressed anybody other than him and Julie.
Well, it's like Brett and I were just talking about. Rick can't get anybody that works as cheap as we do.
That's right.
Part of the industry.
She's shooting her 3 right now. I'm not sure why. Probably shoot the 7 right now. Seven ball.
Yeah, she can just roll this 2 in and get on the 7.
Yeah, just trying to figure. She wants to be able to get. That might be better because
And then
she wants to get on the 1 to where she'd be able to float down to the right side over there for the 5. So if she
Yep.
shoots a 2 ball in the 7 and draw back just about where, a little this side of the 2.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be straight on that ball in the side, but she wants a slight angle so she can go towards the cushion by the, now see that's, she can come get 5 now.
You know, yeah. She's not happy with herself, but
I don't know
yeah,
if
she can.
Yeah.
She's got a good angle now to shoot the 1, roll down for the 5.
Yep.
The tough thing is now she's going to have to go from the 7 to the 8, but 5 to the 8 was a little easier. The 8 kind of lays in a bad spot. It's only really got 1 pocket.
Yep. Yeah, she could have cleared the 11 without bumping it. It would have been better, but she has a shot. Although shape on the 7's brutal.
By running into the 11, she's opened up another pocket for the 8.
Yeah, that's true. The shape on the 7's really tough here.
Oh, yeah. This is.
Because if she could get her cue down and use a little low, she could spin out of their 2 rails and go maybe on the other side of the 7, but.
And she doesn't seem to shoot much with low. She likes to use follow.
Yeah. I don't know if she could juice that up inside. No.
Well, she hasn't left much.
Hardly anything. Well, the 11-12 combo.
The 11-12 combo is.
And if you don't make it, you don't leave anything. A bank on the 7.
And Sarah's going to have a little issue with the 13 and the 15 down here around the 8. Because 5 blocks the hole that they lay naturally for.
Oh, she's going to play her 14 now? 15, yeah.
Oh, okay, it did go.
Oh. Okay, that's a good shot. She can see the 12, it looks like. But she's got to be a little creative to get another shot after the 12. Ideally, you spin around 2 rails. Oh, she just came in too tight there.
Yeah.
If she used a little more left English, she would have hit the end rail and spun out. She had the right idea, though.
A little more left English, or maybe even a little less speed.
Yeah, she hit it pretty hard.
That just kind of slid right over there.
Yep. Yep. Tracy's just going to shoot the 7 and follow up to the end rail. She's got it laying right about where she needs to. Kind of like that.
Well done.
And she can stay off the rail and just shoot that 8 in the side.
I say, just kind of shoot and stop right there, and you get shape.
Yep.
Just doesn't seem happy. I don't know.
I'd be thrilled with this.
I would be too.
I mean, that's what she was looking for.
Look on her face, and she was kind of shaking her head a little. It's like,
yeah, she can cheat the 5 ball to the left side of the pocket a smear, so she's not. I'm surprised she went forward.
yeah, I kind of am too. That makes this a little tougher shot.
Yeah. Good shot.
There we go.
Those are harder than they look.
Tracy Andrea takes a 2-1 lead.
Yep.
Both players need 2 games to win this set and the championship.
Yuppers.
This is a big game
That's
here.
right where we were last set.
Yes, it is. Right exactly where we were. Oh, there's a guy in a Freezer's Ice House shirt.
Where?
Right here, just inside the door. He's got red shoes and a black T-shirt on. Standing next to the SWAT lady.
Oh, that's Richard. Okay.
Have you been over to?
Yeah, it's really nice.
I really wanted to get over there, but
I mean, they
so
got a
tough.
big room that's like a nightclub, and they get
Yeah.
DJs and stuff in there, and it's really. I haven't eaten there yet. I guess they got really good food.
That's what I've heard. I was kind of hoping
Scratch
to
on the break.
maybe get over for lunch or something, but it's just so hard to get away from
Yeah.
here.
Well, it's a long ways from here too.
Is it?
Oh my God, yeah, it's way on the other side. It's on the west side of Phoenix. Well, I know we're closer to the west side, aren't we?
Somebody said they thought. One person said they thought it was
Yeah.
about 35.
No,
and
yeah,
somebody
we're
else told me
closer.
About 45
Yeah,
minutes.
it takes me about 30 minutes from my house. So yeah, it's probably 30 minutes, no more than that from here.
Yeah, I've heard 30, and then I've heard like 45.
I
But
don't think 45. 30 is probably closer to the truth.
I have no idea. Even like, if you asked me what side of Phoenix we're on, I couldn't tell you.
Well, we're not in Phoenix. We're actually in Scottsdale.
Well, you say that, but then the signs are in here say Fountain Valley, and my phone tells me I'm in Fountain Valley.
Navigator says Fort McDowell.
Yeah. It says we're either Fort McDowell, Scottsdale, or Fountain Valley. What is she saying?
I don't know. I think she said good job.
Oh,
They're all in shock that you won.
They are. They are.
was that your partner's first big tournament win?
It may be her only tournament win.
Okay.
I don't know that for sure, but I suspect.
She
Yeah.
said something. Yeah, she wanted it badly.
Well, I wanted it too, but
Well, yeah, you're competitive.
well, it's the first thing I've won since I moved here. Well, I didn't win anything in Vegas either, so it's first thing. Yeah, 20 years since I won something.
We were kind of saying, how many finals have you been in the last 20 years?
None probably. 20 years ago, though, or 20 to 25 years ago, when I got to a final, I almost always won when I got to a final.
Yeah, I have a pretty good record in finals.
Is she jumping to the 10? I can't even.
Well,
Apparently so. She's still there.
she was jumping with her full cue, but she was spearing it like a jump cue. That was kind of.
Maybe she wasn't jumping. Maybe she was
I
just
think she
jacked
was
up
kinda-
real bad or
I think
something.
she might have been curving her.
Anyway, it was successful.
We really couldn't see what she was doing because.
Oh, she wanted to roll. Well, that's okay. She can still get there.
She's okay.
A 9 and the 8 are sitting nice if she can get on the 9.
You just watch her face. You couldn't tell if she's winning,
Yeah.
losing. She just has what I call a killer look.
Okay, she wants to just pop out to the left here and shoot that 13, and hopefully she can get down here a little bit for the 9. Or even if you don't quite get it on the 9 perfect, you could shoot it in, cut it inside and just gently roll the 8 towards the corner. Something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she needs to get on the 13. Well, actually, she could do this 11 ball, 9 ball, 13, and play the 8 up in this lower left corner.
That's the way I would.
Yeah. However she lands here after this shot is going to dictate which way she goes.
It's kind of what you call a little pinch
Yeah.
draw.
Yep. I think she can avoid the 5.
You just want to avoid the 5 and get out from behind the 3.
Yep. Even if you hit the 5, you're going to be heading the right direction.
Yeah, just as long as she's not behind a 7 or something, she'll be able to make that 9.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
boy, now that,
See, I'm thinking you got to draw out of this a little
yeah,
bit.
You do.
Unless her plan is to play the 9 next. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh.
Okay, she could be okay here. She can cut the 13 in, and she's going to come down.
Yeah. But
Because she's got to get down this end of the table for the 9. She's going to have to miss that 3.
mm-hmm.
Just miss the 3 and don't get hooked on the rail behind the 8. She's good.
Yeah. How about you cut this in the side, go off the 3, make the 9, and it stops short. Get them both in one shot.
Oh.
Well,
she may, but
yeah.
I think she's maybe.
There's no kick available. I think she sees the edge of that ball.
She might be able to see the edge. That's what I was worried. She was going to get down and get on that side rail.
I think she can just see it. She called it, so. She didn't hit it at all. Okay.
No, she didn't. Well, boy, that was so close.
Yep.
Well, Sara has her work cut out for her. There's a lot of congestion. I mean, everything goes somewhere, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not the easiest pattern to work out. I think I like maybe starting with the 2 or the 6.
Yeah. Well, hard to say. I mean,
If she was,
because the one side is totally out of the question. So everything's got to.
so the 3 doesn't pass by the 9. over
Well, I
there.
don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Okay, she's got a nice little angle here. She
Yeah.
can cut that 4 back. Just with
I
a
might
nice,
have started with like the 3 ball up in the corner, upper right corner, and
Oh.
this is going to be
well,
that's going to be fatal.
yeah. Had to pocket the ball. She was really nice. I mean, I'm sitting there going, oh, now she's got the 3. But, well, these pockets have been tough on both players. It's not just
Yeah.
one. Yep, she just has to roll this in. She'll be perfect for the 8. Just like that. Yeah, I like Tracy's intensity. Boy, her expression on her face never changes. She's all business up there.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. It was
Yep.
coming out.
Well, she's on the hill.
Yep. This is
And
pretty
it
much
looks
a
like
carbon
it's-
copy of the first set.
Yep, it's her break.
It's her break, and she's up 3-1. She needs 1 game to be the champion. Sara needs 2. In 2 games or less, we're going to have a women's champion.
These should all be voided, huh?
Oh, they probably should. Get some payout vouchers sitting up here. That well, you might not want to void the one out that had your name on it, but
No, that one's. I didn't even turn that one in.
I'm thinking you might want to catch Bonnie when she's tired.
She'd have to be real tired to have that one work. Well, they're keeping all the score sheets. from the team play for Fargo rate. I don't think they've got nationals in yet. Because I keep looking at mine, and my number hasn't
That
changed.
takes a while to go through and get it all.
I would guess it's going to take months before they get that in.
Oh, I would say.
Well, it's already been 5 weeks or so. 5 weeks, yeah.
I think with all the regional events, team events and stuff, you could have a full-time person in there just going through team score sheets and putting that information in.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a job I would want. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, Sara.
Done it.
Oh, Sara.
Things are just not going well.
Yeah, she's having a little struggle today. We know she's played some good pool because she wouldn't be in the finals if she hadn't.
Yeah. Well, and I heard her between sets tell somebody, she goes, I don't even know how I got here.
Well, you know, she had to have played some good pool.
So, yeah. Yep. She had to play solid because
yep.
The women's field here it's not as big as some places, but it's as tough.
Yeah, there were some tough players in it. And she actually beat Tracy for the hot seat, I think it was.
Was it?
Or maybe it was around earlier than that, I'm not sure. But that's who put...
no, it would have been for the hot seat because she would have either had to beat her or Veronica for the hot seat.
Yep.
Veronica was already...
Yeah, no, it was Tracy because
yep.
Tracy told me that's who beat her, so she had to have played pretty good. Uh-oh. Tracy lost. Missed that ball with ball in hand, which, of course, I never do. I have.
I think every player
over the years, many times.
Over the years, we've all done it.
Many times. It's just you take the shot for granted and you're playing shape and you forget to shoot the shot.
I'll never forget we were playing the old USPPA tournaments in Reno, and this guy was playing this gal, and he was way better than she was. Well, she made the 9 and scratched, and he went to go rack, and she goes, oh, no, no, no. And she walked over, and she spotted the 9, and he goes, you're going to make me shoot this? And she said, well, that's the rules.
Yep.
You know, she knew the rules. And
he
was just laughing, and he shanked it. Shot it right in. He shot it right into the point, and it rattled. Oh, my God. We all just, as soon as she tapped it in, we just started clapping.
Yep.
And I happen to know the guy, so I never let him live that down.
Did he lose the set?
No, he came back and beat her, but, oh.
You probably don't say much if he loses the set because you know he's feeling like shit and he's going to
but when he gets back
be
to
pissed
the pool
off.
room,
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, you can be a little harder on them when they win because
Well, let's see. What is 2 balls available? 4 balls available to the upper left corner. Is it warming up in here a little?
Yeah, I think it's a little more comfortable in here than it was yesterday.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with this on.
I'm not freezing to death.
Well, Rick doesn't have his jacket on. He's still wearing a sweatshirt, but I couldn't tell if Bonnie still had her jacket on.
I did not bring a long sleeve shirt or long pants, even in this trip.
Well, I brought a long sleeve this thing because I didn't have anything at Nationals,
Oh, yeah.
and I was cold when I was commentating. So I actually had to go over to Hustlin and buy this. Which I'm kind of glad I did. I like it.
Yeah.
It's just light enough to where it takes a little, I'm not hot when I put it on.
Told Julie, I said, it's one of the things I like about this tournament. I can come down here for a week and I'll pack everything I need to carry on because I'm not bringing jeans, shoes.
Well, you're not playing, so yeah, you don't need shoes.
Yeah. No, I've got some closed-toed sandals. Just my legs are swelling down here, though. I don't know if it's the heat, the dry, what it is.
I don't know.
I had some issues after Texas and Oklahoma with
I heard that,
blood
yeah.
clots, and I'm on blood thinners, so which just makes you tired all the time. Oh,
Does it?
goodness. Oh, yeah. You just get wore out.
Well, she's going to bank the 4-ball.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Well, I think she has the 6 available to the side. Maybe she doesn't, but it looks like she does. But she's also got the safety available,
yeah,
too.
She really had a safety, and then
Yeah.
I thought, oh, you're going to. I don't know if the 13 is available now or not.
Can't tell, but of course she won't be able to reach it.
Yeah.
She'll have to jack up with a
gonna be-
crutch
that's gonna be
over
tough.
2 balls.
That's going to be tough with a crutch because these crutches aren't that.
Well, yeah, and she's over 2 balls. Oh, she can reach it. Looks like she can reach it.
Nope, she's getting the bridge. But, yeah, over 2 balls.
I want to watch this because if she hits something, she's liable to move it more than 1 ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have a referee in this one. It's funny.
I think she's deciding she can reach it after all.
Dwayne's just kind of looking over here, and Rick is like, are you going to call me? Or
Well, Rick's watching for sure.
Rick's probably watching our stream. If he is, he better hit the like button over
Hey,
there.
Rick. Hey, Rick. Hit the like button.
He don't want to have the sound on. I don't even think those computers have sound.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's trying something different.
All right, she's gonna kick into the.
Did she call one of them?
I didn't see. I would have hoped she'd called the 10, but
Okay, let's see. You can shoot the 2.
yeah, the 2 goes, and that should open things up a
She's
little
got
bit.
a little angle there. I was thinking if she was straight, she'd just stop, shoot 3. But she could actually go in and nudge these balls a little bit.
Really rooting for Sara to win this game so we'll get a hill.
Get a hill.
That'll be 3 finals.
Ooh.
In a row. Oh, my goodness. That would be 3 finals in a row. We
Yeah.
could hill. And in the platinum final, it just, whew. Tim played so good.
He did. I don't know if I told you, I looked both their Fargo rates up. One of them was 690 something, and the other one was 680 something. So they're, even match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Tim would have been a little higher, but I was wrong.
Kind of surprised me a little bit this year. There's a couple of guys, and I can't think of their names right offhand, but that were in finals last year that aren't here.
Yeah.
It's like, did they move away? Are they not playing pool? They unhappy about it? I mean, usually,
I don't know.
Usually if you win, you're pretty happy and you come back.
A lot of the higher level players from the Phoenix area aren't here. We usually have more.
Oh, Adam Payan, he's one that I was kind of surprised wasn't here. He did well last year.
Yeah, well, all Sara has to do here is roll up about 6
Yep,
inches, and
roll
she'll have
forward.
the straight in 8 ball.
We're looking at a hill.
Well, she went a little further than she wanted, but that's still a good
I
shot.
think she's fine. As long as she goes forward, there's no
Yep.
scratch.
Those shots are just so much easier when you're dead straight in on them,
Well,
1
yeah.
foot away from it.
Yeah, they are. Just roll it in. There it is. All
Yep.
right, we got Hill. 1 game for the championship. Good luck, ladies.
Yep. Race to 1.
Anybody who's ever played in bars is used to that.
One gamers, yeah.
Race to 1.
Race to 1 or race to 2.
Yeah, boy, find a bar that'll has enough tables you can go race to 2. You feel like you're, and then it's usually race to 1 on the loser.
Yeah, when
side.
I was living in California, I was out of Placerville, which is outside of Sacramento in the foothills. What was the name of that place? The Big Oak was this bar. They had two 7-foot tables in it. Every Friday, it was either every Friday or every Saturday, they had a race to 1 tournament. They used to get like 30 players in a race to 1. It was like $5 entry. I won it 8 weeks in a row.
Wow.
In a race to 1. Double elimination.
They didn't kick you out, huh?
No. Needless to say, there was a lot of weak players.
Julie and I were coming back. We'd been up Bend, Oregon for the weekend or something. We're driving home. It's a Sunday afternoon, and we're driving through this little tiny town at Shady Cove. And it says there's a sign, little sandwich board sign out on the road that says pool tournament today. I looked there. I said, "Hey, you want to stop?" She goes,
Check it out.
"Yeah, let's check it out." So we walk in there, just and they were having it. It was like a half hour before the tournament started, and Mike Zimmerman was in there, and
Really?
he used to live up in Seattle, played,
Oh.
and
Yeah, I know
I walked
Mike,
in. He
yeah.
goes, "What the hell are you doing here?" I said, "Well, I was just passing by and saw a sign that said pool tournament." I said, "What are you doing here?" And one of the locals goes, "Oh, he's here every week," and they roll their eyes. So,
Did you play?
So I ended up, I beat him in the finals.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh! Everybody in the bar wanted to buy me a beer. I could have got elected mayor that day.
Yeah.
They finally banned it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm
I
thinking
told-
like if I'm the bar owner.
I told him, I said, "Look, you got to take a week off once in a while. I said, show up for a couple weeks, and then."
Where are you going to drive their customers away?
Hit and miss, yeah, and so and that's what he was doing. He's killing the tournament, so they banned him, and then he couldn't go out there at all. I said,
Well, yeah, and if the people aren't there for the tournament, they're not there drinking.
that's right. You don't get greedy.
And it couldn't have paid a whole lot, did it?
Actually, it was a $5 entry, and they matched the pot or something. So yeah, it was a pretty
Okay,
nice
so
little-
you could make a.
I think it was like I want to say I won $100 or something first prize, a little bar tournament.
Well, that's okay.
Race to 1 bar tournament.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, they're having those tournaments for their regulars.
Mm-hmm.
But he was keeping it a well-kept secret. He didn't blab in town about this tournament,
She was trying to spin back to that 11,
I think
but
yeah,
she didn't have the spin on it.
she's kind of in trouble now.
Not sure.
I think I got to come on. I'd come off that 11 and just leave her on the bottom rail. You don't want to give up ball in hand. So
No,
play it
no.
off the 11. But I'd just thin the 11 and leave her on this bottom rail. Get to the rail. Get
Nope.
to the rail.
No railie,
No
railie.
rail. You just can't make that mistake.
Well, Tracy's, they both got the ball tied up there, so
If I'm Tracy, I might like try to shoot that one into the 11.
Yeah, push the
There
3
you
into the
go.
jaws
She's
of the.
looking. Or play the 1 off the 3 into the corner pocket.
Well, that's a possibility too. Or you could
I'd-
shoot the 1 and
I'd
follow up and break them
I'd
up.
call something here. Okay, okay, that works.
That worked out perfectly, actually.
Yes. Yeah, that was really nice.
Generally, I'd say I'd like to leave that 3 there, but it doesn't look like she has a good shot. Of course, you know,
Yeah, she's got the 4, but she's shooting over a ball.
a higher rated player is going to just assume they're going to run out anyway because everything's open. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. They're talking about me or you or something. I don't know.
You've done something, I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I did nothing but praise her.
Well, maybe she's giving you a compliment.
Oh,
You're about to find out.
They have a hard time hearing you because your mic's too far away. It's your mic.
I've been here all day.
And then she
Nobody
"Don't
said
talk
anything."
about food."
Oh, there
She
you
said,
go,
"Talk
then.
about her
Is that-
leaves and
I
her
can
machine."
definitely hear you now.
And I told her, give me a jelly roll and we'll talk about whatever she wants.
Okay.
Hill.
It is.
Hill.
Hey, I can call him.
It's Hiller Hiller.
Hill, I called it before it started.
Well, Troy, yeah, I realize that it's D with apostrophe, but it won't.
The system won't
the
take
system-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't work if we put an apostrophe in there. So we just put the D with a space.
Yeah, it shuts down the scoreboard.
And the A is at the end. It just our scoreboard's not big
We're
enough.
getting a new scoreboard.
Rick says he's getting a new scoreboard.
To where we can get all the letters in there. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's as good as we could do.
It looks like we're idiots on the thing, but we're not
Well,
really.
The like button, got to generate income.
Rick says hit that like button. We can generate more income for a better scoreboard.
That's why you get these crappy commentators.
That's right.
Professional.
Well, what do you expect for what you pay, Rick?
Talk about whatever the hell I want.
Well, did she get out far
Well,
enough to where she
I
can see
think-
that too?
I think she did.
She's okay if she can see the 2. If she can't see the 2, she's got a little bit of
Man,
a problem.
I would not.
Oh,
well,
she's going to 6. She's going to play safe.
I'll tell you one thing I wouldn't play this lady in is poker, because you look at her face, you cannot tell.
Yeah, she's not going to give you a read, huh?
You did that yesterday. Help, look for little man. Okay, let's-
Huh. How'd that get on there?
it's probably not even real. Oh, cool. Tracy is Troy's sister. Well, your sister is just 5 balls away from a championship. This is it, Hill.
Ooh, okay.
And she's going to have a shot.
They're all in the open. There's 2 balls, probably the shot to start with here.
You know, I hate, because, I sit out there and like, okay, the 2 ball's my key ball to the 8, but yeah, really you have to start with it.
Well,
there.
yeah, because you can shoot the 7, but you can let the cue ball go.
Yeah,
6 is a thinner cut. You could
Yeah,
scratch cross-side or something.
that was well done.
Or you
She's
can
got
shoot the 2 and get in line.
Yeah, she can go 7, 6, 5, 8.
Yep.
And on a bar table, the key ball isn't quite as.
No, not like on a 9-footer.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's in line pretty good here.
And there's not traffic that you have
Yep.
to.
Now she wants to roll up maybe, 6 inches?
Yeah, I would
No
say
more than. You don't want to get too straight.
I'd want to get up to about the center diamond on the side there.
Yeah, it's,
Whoa.
no, she's still got an angle.
Okay, she's fine.
I would have liked a hair more maybe.
Wow, now you're really loud. Rick gets that thing right up in front of you.
Maybe I just got to
There.
talk softer.
Okay, coming down.
She's going to land
Perfect.
perfecto.
Oh, she has got to love this.
That is perfect.
This is the one. This is the shot you want for the championship.
This is it. She's going to make sure she's going to total focus on this ball. Well done.
There you have it, folks.
We
Tracy
have a champion.
Andrea is your 2017 Southwest Regional 8-Ball Women's Champion.
What's this?
And that's me, fast shooter.
I know who you are.
CC, short Filipina. And then
Okay,
my
so
name's Sara,
I'm assuming
player.
you're playing here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
be my Sarah's team.
Sarah.
Sorg. They're gonna be.
Oh, okay.
They're the Mustard Racks.
Busted Rat.
Actually, I can give you their descriptions too because.
Well, I know Sarah,
Yeah.
but you don't know their order, do you?
No.
Okay, we'll wait.
And that's not our. Could be
That's
our
not
order.
your order?
You wanna
Oh,
put
well,
an
we
order?
need. Oh, yeah, so because we keep track of the score.
We don't.
We do.
I don't
You
have
do.
to worry about it at all.
Oh, yes,
You do,
on
yes.
your score sheet, but we do it for here.
Well, then give it back.
Yeah.
All right, folks, stick with us. In just a few minutes, we're going to have a women's team match coming up on these two tables. So hang with us. We're going to get the score sheets all filled out, and we'll be right back.